Citi 97.3 FM.
There can be no other 97.3. No need to change. Keep it tuned to Citi. You're number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. Citi FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
Boy, wale mawono e fonko bogbeno enyela yito ikepamo e kokuranya bano mawo boy wale mawono e fonko bogbeno enyela yito ikepamo e kokuranya bano ma wachepo the ocean elevation ashia.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi
97.3. Come on!
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the Citi Breakfast Show. Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
I will uphold you by my hand. I am the Lord, the one who keepeth thee, the one who gives you strength, and I will uphold you by my hand. Come
City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City
6:35. Wobbly Matessa. Our Rock of Ages, hallowed be your name. With Perez Music welcoming us to the 24th of December. City Breakfast Show 97.3 City FM. It's a different kind of breakfast show this morning. Lots of music, lots of good wishes as the year winds down. This is the famous 24th of December. Christmas Eve is upon us. For what is worth, we'll bring you some highlights of news from across the world and some snippets of information from the various segments of business and sports. Lots of great music coming your way as well. My name is Bernard Kokoavlo. I'm here with my brother, Richard Delaskai. It is always a pleasure, always an honor, bringing you the nation's favorite menu in the morning. Hashtag Citi CBS. A WhatsApp line 0539986996. That's 0539986996. A bit different from the previous one, where you had a 4, we replaced with a 3. Everything else is the same. So here's a question. What's your love language this Christmas? Is it spending time with family, sharing laughter, creating memories that last? Then let Stanbic Bank help you focus on what truly matters. With the Stanbic digital banking app, you can buy event tickets, handle your transfers, bills and payments in seconds, anytime, anywhere, while you slay the season stress-free. This Christmas, share the joy of love with the Stanbic digital banking app. Stanbic Bank Ghana. No queues, no stress, just LOVE. Hope you're totaling your vehicle's engine, because we're giving some nice discounts. 5% of lubricants between now and the end of year to keep your engine running well throughout 2026. Protect your ride, keep your pocket happy. Promo runs till 31st December. Visit Total Energies today. Total is proud to be associated with the news review segment here on the City Breakfast Show, as is Fidelity Bank. The culture is calling, and Fidelity Bank is helping you answer. For the second year running, we've partnered with Afrofuture to bring the vibes closer to you. Grab your tickets directly at selected Fidelity branches across Accra and Kumasi. So we have the Laboni, Osu, Oxford Street, the Jowulu, East Legon, ANC Mall, Tesano Ridge, and Edum PZ branches. No long routes, just easy access, because when the culture moves, Fidelity moves with you. Fidelity Bank here for your Afro future journey. Send your good wishes to those who've made the year a great one. 0539986996. And of course, Richard Delaskai always present when he has to be, in his long beige jalabia.
Yeah, man.
Looking very expectant for the season.
Yeah, man.
It looks like this Christmas will be better than last year. Last year, elections spoiled it.
yeah. Especially because of
all the things happening.
Shenanigans that were happening in the system.
Counting votes. Then you hear no Tesano somewhere. They are doing something.
Charlie, you hear no Domi Chaka.
Kabinya, hey, then you hear
Pandai.
Charlie Pandai something.
You hear no IS1 or the bend someplace.
It wasn't well.
Anyway, the Lord God has brought us this far.
A whole year since elections. And we thank God for all that He's done for us as a nation.
Yes.
So today the headlines are basically to just give you a sense of a wind down.
That system is kind of lean because the newspapers, they have all gone to bed. So I have only 2 newspapers here with me. But before that, let me thank the Right Honorable Kamasa.
What did you do again?
The earlier performance.
Really?
Just to thank him for remembering us this very important season.
You speak like a prophet. There shall be a performance.
Baby, I call Pufuduaji. Call me a farmer could the view dark penny.
He entered appearance.
You entered appearance.
And you are rendering full disclosure.
That's right.
Well spoken like a true faithful servant.
Bless you, bro. Let me take you to the news center this morning. The big story says 2,673 killed in 11 months. This is completely unacceptable. Because you go to some other countries, not even up to 100 people die on the roads as a result of crashes.
Yeah.
Also on the front page this morning, GJ condemns don't publish report to police court order.
Serious matter.
Looking closely at that decision. I've not finished yet. As and when I finish,
You will give us full disclosure.
Yes. And then also Gezim to channel 70% of loans into poultry, rice, and garments. This is according to the CEO, Sylvester Adinam Mensah, who met the media yesterday.
You mean Ghana Exim?
Yes, which is Ghana. They make it Gezim.
They've Gezimized it. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And some other stories on the front page, including one that says MTN elevates security for businesses with new solution. And the news center is announcing that it is going on a break. And meanwhile, you have to catch up with all the things happening in the news.
So when are they coming back to work?
Well, they have not disclosed that here. They just said
they will come back on 5th January.
Everybody wants to go and enjoy your home.
I'm telling you, everybody's running away.
I know, right? And then also we have the Punch Africa.
Hey.
They say truth stands. Yariga blast MPP. Drop the politics. Face accountability. They're calling this one from his closing remarks in Parliament when the House was about rising. Also on the front page this morning, a number of my colleagues, Peace FM's Emmanuel Akoli, a man who's been there since 19 Kojoho, Joy FM's Kweku Asante, Raquel Quarty of GBC, and LC and others have been honored by Parliament for their diligent work in that house.
Then why are you forgetting your man? The best cameraman.
Yes. Paul Egbenya of Ashaiman, and then also Zipeta.
Of many places. Yeah, Paul was given an award as the best cameraman.
Charlie, no, God bless you.
He's a big man.
Yes.
All right, I have a number of headlines here. If you go to Channel 1 News, Brian Champon says Baumia failed to inspire hope in 2024. He was interviewed on Face to Face by Umaru Sanda Amadu yesterday. Very interesting views on many matters, not least the MPP's fortunes as their big event happens next year. If you go to citynewsroom.com, BOG increases annual license fee for SDIs to 50,000 cedis. In other headlines, Guta urges government to clamp down on foreign dominance in retail trade. Then Ghana High Commissioner engages Ghanaian entrepreneurs in the UK.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Kumasi Mayor to traders vacate Asokwa Ahunju stretch or face forced removal.
Mumpong dia muton honum. Ana mebe me yamu bibi. Osi mumpong dia muton honum.
Mumpong, no, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Okay.
Stop. If you say mumpong, there's like they have gone to school and they are closing. Mumpong dia muton honum. Stop that thing. Kolebu to conduct mass burial of 320 unclaimed bodies. That's also on citynewsroom.com. And then no anti-media laws under my watch. Bagbing assures journalists. Meanwhile, government is urging traders to cut further prices or to cut prices further as economy improves. I'll bring you that story. Now, the Daily Graphic has a number of good front page stories.
Okay.
Expose wrongs and embrace lawful initiatives. Clergy urges Ghanaians. President reaffirms resetting agenda in his Christmas message. And then ICU calls for greater government action to meet workers' expectations. All those and more on the front page of the Daily Graphic, the hard print copy. If you go to Channel 1 News again, Energy Ministry assures Ashanti region of stable power supply. Don't promote cryptocurrencies without authorization. SEC warns influencers. If you go to the Ghana News Agency, Speaker Bagwin lost media as indispensable partner in democracy. And then UG commissions Innovative Enclave to drive youth entrepreneurship. Those are all stories on the Ghana News Agency. Let's go to BBC's Africa page. Libya's army chief killed in air crash in Turkey. And then a few more stories. Malawians are angry over their vice president's planned UK trip.
Why?
They say the cost and then entourage too baby. You know, too many people.
So,
It's too much.
Charlie.
Now, let's get into the details of the daily graphic. I have a good one here.
Okay, I just thought I should mention quickly that
Mm-hmm.
the Herald is online.
All right.
So they have a number of stories here. One says Asher Fort and James Fort reopen with immediate effect. Ghana Water Limited moves to stabilize water supply ahead of Christmas. And then also government to roll out new traffic signs, stricter enforcement after Okada legislations. There are a number of other stories. If you want to follow the Herald, they are online. You want to get details of.
Let me give you
the
my
stories.
John line. Charging illegal fares is a crime. Passengers must resist. This is GPRTU. Also, Speaker Babin lost media as indispensable partner in democracy. This story is everywhere, actually. Meanwhile, Vehicle Enforcement Association files injunction
True.
to restrain DVLA over planned rollout of new number plates.
Okay.
So they feel like this is not inclusive enough. Gold goes over $4,500. Silver and platinum hit records in metal market frenzy. Sky,
Yeah,
gold, no,
Charlie.
is doing very well. I think it's the highest gold price since 1976. Recorded over $4,500 an ounce. Let me start with the economy.
Okay.
Government urges traders to cut prices further as economy improves. This story is on two websites. CitiNewsroom.com has it, and then the High Street Journal actually leads with it. So let me start with the Citi version, where Daniel Sakite reports that the government has called on traders to pass on the benefits of recent improvements in key macroeconomic indicators by further reducing the prices of goods during the festive season. The call was made by Trade Minister Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare during a visit to the Makola market yesterday, Tuesday, December 23, where she engaged traders on prevailing market conditions and consumer activity. The minister noted that recent macroeconomic gains, including lower inflation, a stronger CD, and a reduced policy rate, had boosted consumer confidence and contributed to brisk business and trading across markets during the period.
Yep.
So here's a quote. The president has asked me to come and wish the market well.
Thank you.
And to check how the economy is being reflected in the market. We all know that inflation is low. The city has become strong and the policy rate has reduced. So we have to see how that reflects in the pockets of the average Ghanaian.
Thank you.
I agree with that.
Yes,
Miss
yes,
Ofosu-Adjare, actually Mrs. Ofosu-Adjare said she was encouraged by feedback from traders who reported increased business activity and market conditions. The minister appealed to traders to continue reducing prices to ensure enable consumers to fully enjoy the benefits of the improving economy. This one, we will say like the people,
Zion. Bernard.
Yeah, it's a very good story. Now, the High Region also leads with it. It says,
Okay.
government seeks to turn macro stability into consumer relief at Okanshi and Makola. So she's photographed and flanked by the mayor of Accra, Bakbo, and Clement Boateng, who's the president of Guta.
Okay.
So this is basically the story, and they show her interacting with some of the market people and wishing them well ahead of the Christmas.
Okay, beautiful. Still talking about the economy, let me take you to a bank that is playing a crucial role in how we deepen industrialization and the activities of small and medium-scale enterprises across the country. The News Center has that story on page 3 of the paper. Is by Elvis Dako. Says 30% of GESIM's 1.5 billion Ghana cedis exposure is NPL. This is according to the CEO, Sylvester Adina Mensah, Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Export Import Bank. GESIM has disclosed that the bank is grappling with a total credit exposure of about 1.5 billion Ghana cedis, with close to 30% of that amount currently classified as non-performing loans. A development, he admits, poses serious risks to the bank's balance sheet, reputation, and long-term sustainability if not decisively addressed. Now, speaking at an end-of-year media engagement in Accra, Mr. Mensah explained that the exposure should not be misconstrued as losses already incurred. Now, rather, it represents credit facilities extended to clients across strategic sectors of the economy, some of which have stalled due to governance weaknesses, poorly timed disbursements, incomplete project execution, and in some cases, the outright refusal of borrowers to honor repayment obligations. Now, he stressed, however, that the scale of the non-performing loans has heightened the urgency for a comprehensive reset of the bank's lending philosophy, risk controls, and recovery mechanisms. And yesterday he spoke brilliantly about what exactly the bank is doing to actually recover all the monies that they have actually put out there. There are some other stories in the newspaper this morning, including one that says GJ condemns don't publish report to police court order. That story is on page 8 of the newspaper.
It didn't get a lot of coverage, but I think people are now waking up to the realization of the seriousness of such a judgment.
Exactly. It's a High Court decision, and the story says the Ghana Journalists Association has strongly condemned a recent High Court decision, which it says poses a serious threat to free speech, media independence, and the fight against corruption in Ghana, warning that the decision could fundamentally undermine investigative journalism and the public's right to know. Now, speaking at the third GJ Gina night in Accra, the president of the association, Mr. Albert Kwabena Jumfo, described the decision by Justice Nana Brew of the High Court, the Human Rights Division 2, as a dangerous departure from constitutional principles that govern freedom in this press freedom in this country. Now, the decision suggests that when journalists obtain information deemed to be of public interest, they should refrain from publishing it and instead submit the information to state institutions such as the IOCO, the police, or other security agencies for investigation on the grounds that publication may amount to an invasion of privacy. I disagree fundamental with that reasoning, but I am still looking at the footing. And when I finish with it, I'll tell him my piece of mind.
Let me come back.
Otherwise, Bernard, quickly.
All right.
If you go to page 6 of the News Center, there was an additional story about Gesim that I wanted to bring to your attention. The story says 70% of loans into poultry, rice, garments, according to the CEO. The story, again, by Elvis
Daku.
Yeah, just one paragraph, Bernard, if I may. Ghana Import Bank is preparing a major strategic shift in its lending policy that could significantly reshape the country's productive economy, with plans to dedicate not less than 70% of its total loan portfolio to poultry, garments, and rice value chains, while allocating the remaining 30% to complementary sectors that support industrial stability and growth.
I wanted to give you a religious version of the story around exposure.
Beautiful.
The graphic front page, expose wrongdoings, embrace lawful initiatives. So this is the Christian leaders calling on Ghanaians to expose, and this is in relation to what the judge is trying to do there, to expose wrongdoing and support lawful initiatives that safeguard the common good of the people, to give true meaning to Christmas, which marks the birth of Jesus Christ. They said, for instance, the destruction of the environment through illegal mining needed to be tackled collectively and decisively by all Ghanaians, irrespective of where they come from. They said Christmas should be a period to remind mankind of their stewardship of the environment entrusted to them. They further stated that the greatest manifestation of God's love to mankind and Ghanaians was to extend such a gesture beyond the season and of Christmas. And they also stated they stated this in separate messages ahead of the Christmas festivities. So they have, for example, Most Reverend Matthew Jemfi of the Catholic Church, Most Reverend Professor Samuel Jedu, Methodist, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, Pentecost, Apostle Dr. Samuel Ansa. I'm not sure which of the...
But why? They didn't quote, Pastor Mauli in the story.
No, but they are talking of leaders of denominations. So I think they also spoke. Yeah, they spoke to a few of the Oparikwachi of the Presbyterian Church as well.
They have to quote Pastor Mauli.
No. So yeah, those are the things. Basically, expose wrongdoing and help fight evil. Now, GPRTU is saying that we shouldn't pay unapproved fares. This is in relation to trotros.
Yeah, what happens is that these drivers are so notorious that if you wouldn't pay, you will catch us a siphon.
They are saying that we should all stand our ground, so we should collectively resist. Now, the GPRTU, which is the Ghana Private Road Transport Union, is urging passengers to resist paying fares above the approved rate, stressing that any unauthorized increase by drivers is illegal and punishable under the law.
I think what should be done is to report those drivers to the police and have them prosecuted for stealing.
Yeah, PR officer of the union, Abbas Imro, made the appeal in an interview on Channel 1 News yesterday, highlighting the need for both operators and passengers to strictly adhere to fare regulations. He explained that any adjustment to fares is always formally communicated to the public to ensure everyone is informed, and urges security agencies and the law enforcement to take action against operators who violate approved rates.
Yes, let me take you now to a story in the news center, page 2. 2,673 killed in 11 months. Bernard, this is not good. The streets are bloody. Elvis Daco again reports. Looks like he's doing all the stories.
Charlie,
Hey,
Elvis, 1,000.
Charlie.
Give him a laptop and give him a tea
Internet,
break.
Charlie.
You do everything.
Ghana has witnessed a worrying increase in road traffic fatalities in the first 11 months of 2025, with the total number of deaths rising by 18.5% to 2,673 compared to 2,256 in the same period of 2024. Now, data compiled by the Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Ghana Police Service and analyzed by the National Road Safety Authority showed that the fatalities overwhelmingly involved men, with 2,139 males, a lot of widows, 80% losing their lives compared to 534 females, accounting for 20%. Now, this represents a ratio of 1 female death to 4 male deaths, a trend consistent with previous years and highlighting the higher exposure of males to road traffic accidents. Look, as you are traveling to your respective villages, your communities, your towns, and your home, regions, please take it easy on the road. And I know drivers to periods like this, they think that, my kabamagbo, so they want to go in there are those who go on drugs just so they can stay awake. It is just not right. Let us get in safely. That is the most important part.
I want to take you back to court. An ancient court has fined a labourer 1,200 cedis for stealing a farmer's nanny goat. The ancient district magistrate in Western North Region has fined a labourer 1,200 cedis, or in default 9 months imprisonment, for stealing a 64-year-old farmer's nanny goat, valued at 1,500 cedis in Dadieso. Charlie, the goat is valued at 1,500. Saliba Yusuf, 37, described as a notorious thief in the neighborhood, pleaded guilty to the charge of stealing. Presiding Magistrate Lawrence Buano-Bue convicted Yusuf on his own plea and further ordered him to pay 3,000 cedis in compensation to the complainant, Godfred Conti. General Sergeant Stephen Ofe Asante told the court that both the complainant and Yusuf resided in Dadieso, Swaman. On September 11, Conti left his 4 goats out for grazing, but one nanny goat failed to return. The complainant reported the matter to the Dadieso police station and alerted local food vendors to be on the look out for any strange goat. General Sergeant Asante said on September 15, following a tip of linking Yusuf to the theft, the police monitored him and arrested him while attempting to sell the goat's meat. So he killed the goat. Yusuf was escorted to the police station carrying the goat meat,
The carcass.
Cautioned, and after investigation was charged and brought before court for stealing. If you will steal a goat, is it a 64-year-old woman's goat you will steal? And you will steal a normal goat, a nanny goat. But I don't know why even the goat was valued at 1,500. They fined him 1,200.
Well, I think maybe there's some explanation for that. Maybe they brought an independent value.
No. If they go to 1,000, or maybe they took the rest of the meat from him. When they caught him, they caught him with the meat. They took the meat and they balanced it.
People say people bossy. So thief will see goat when they run away. But he don't say in the night do come for the goat. But
you see. One try,
Charlie. Before we go, you know that today is the 24th day of December 2025.
Yes, please.
We have a big party happening.
Yeah, man.
Later this evening.
Yeah.
All of you who have booked your seats, your chairs, your tables, we know you are properly constituted. And what we want you to do is make sure that atari and what no pali. Mwa to me and call akoto wenu. Go to the market today.
Or even
order online. Yes, on Matari.
But they will still open shop today.
Yes, and
last minute shop.
Nti muko you know chroma. Muko to white.
I've seen somebody's white shirt hanging in the studio.
And get ready. Make sure your kambu is white.
Everything has to be white.
Everything has to be white.
It will be. Okay.
Yes. So we will enjoy ourselves.
Richard Alaska with a newspaper review coming up next. City Business News.
Sika boom. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio. Sika boom. Just deposit and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits, gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CDs. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Hi, I am Hannah Efriye, the Health and Safety Manager for Total Energies Ghana. At Total Energies, your safety is our priority. This festive season, we encourage all drivers to make responsible choices on the road. Avoid overspeeding, rest when you feel tired, never drink and drive. Check your tires, oil levels, and lights before every long journey. And remember, seat belts save lives. Passengers, please speak up when the driver is being reckless. Let's protect ourselves, our families, and every other road user. Let's choose responsibility. Let's choose life. See you in 2026.
This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
City Business News at 7. Now she casses us back. Good morning again, Nah.
Good morning, Bernard. Hello and welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Access Bank and Old Mutual. I'm Nashika Caesar. Coming up, Bank of Ghana increases annual license fee for SDIs to 50,000 Ghana cedis. Also coming up, Ghana Union of Traders Association demands a clampdown on foreign dominance in retail trade. Let's settle for the details of our stories now. The Bank of Ghana has revised the annual license fee for all specialized deposit-taking institutions SDIs effective January 1, 2026. According to Citi News sources, SDIs will be required to pay 50,000 Ghana cedis as their annual license fee for the 2026 financial year. The revision, which is consistent with Section 12(2)(b) of the Banks and Specialized Deposit-Taking Institutions Act 2026, Act 930, forms part of the central bank's ongoing efforts to strengthen regulation, enhance oversight, and safeguard financial stability. The Bank of Ghana has directed all SDIs to comply with the updated fee structure and ensure timely payment. Institutions have also been urged to take note of the change and adhere strictly to the revised requirements. Moving on, the Ghana Export-Import Bank has referred 7 defaulting debtors to the Attorney General and the Economic and Organised Crime Office for further action. This follows the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayene's announcement of prosecution proceedings against Chairman Wontumi over alleged fraud involving the bank. Speaking on the matter, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Exim Bank, Sylvester Mensah, says the referrals form part of the bank's new strategy to enforce accountability, adding that more clients have been reported for investigations and possible prosecution. Now, hotels and guest houses are recording higher occupancy levels as inbound travel picks up ahead of the Christmas festivities. This trend of seasonal upswing is making tourism some of the strong drivers' service sector growth. Daniel Sakiti has been looking at how the hospitality industry is preparing for the Yuletide.
Per the Statistical Services 2023 Inbound Overnight Visitors Report, Ghana welcomed more than 800,000 overnight visitors who accounted for about 99% of all international arrivals between October 2022 and September 2023. With just days to Christmas, the boom is once again continuing this year as those from the diaspora return home for the holidays. This has translated into increased bookings for hotels, guest houses, and several accommodation facilities. Already, some hoteliers are rolling out festive promotions and early bird discounts to sustain occupancy due to the relatively improvement in macroeconomic conditions. At the Coconut Grove Hotel, for instance, management sees the festive season as one that offers an opportunity to position Ghana as a premium tourism destination while maintaining strong occupancy through targeted offers. Raf Aite is Chief Executive Officer.
Overall, I'll say it's not just about celebration, but it should be celebration with an intention of putting Ghana first and putting the best of Ghana forward. We have consciously, like I mentioned to you, reduced our prices. So therefore, customers can stay longer and benefit more and have the chance to explore Ghana. So they can decide to undertake day trips outside Ghana, outside Accra, to maybe our resort in Elmina, or they can choose to go and stay there. Or some even want to explore and go to, say, Obuasi.
Bookings are gradually firming up at the Sarafina Guest House as the peak season approaches. Its management is focusing on delivering a memorable festive experiences for guests.
We are looking forward to welcoming customers from abroad. In response to feedback, we have made arrangements to provide gifts for our guests, an initiative aimed at improving the experience and encouraging repeat visits.
Despite the positive outlook, hospitality players caution that cost pressures persist, while some are considering price adjustments in 2026 in anticipation of higher utility tariffs. Others believe more local sourcing and import substitution could help ease operating costs within the sector.
The utility tariff hike expected next year will impact our operations, and as a result, we have made plans to increase room rates in 2026.
Ghana First agenda is very, very important to me. I think it is one that, for us as Coconut Grove, consciously sourcing as much as we can from local producers has been very, very helpful and beneficial to us. And I want all hotels to take that up. Be it what your staff wear, be it the linen, if it can be produced locally, go for it.
You heard there the CEO of Coconut Grove Hotel, Ralph Aite, ending that report by Citi Business News' Daniel Sakiti. Now, on the interbank market today, the dollar is going for 11 cedis 35 pesos, while the British pound is selling for 15 cedis 30 pesos, and the euro is also selling for 13 cedis 36 pesos. And that's all for the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN and EcoBank. My name is Nashika Caesar. Many thanks for your company. Do have a great business day.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Hey, do they want to sack you dry? Now, why shall I tin way? Engagement things and kwenye. Hey, sure. They even added washing machine, fridge, flat screen TV, 65 inches and so. How do they expect you to buy all these and still take care of your family? Oh, Kwame.
Mama, and how hukra? With Access Bank's Pick Now Pay Later, we can get everything now in minutes and pay at 0% interest over the next 6 months. Eye koko kra.
Hey, sir.
Access Bank says faster is here. With a now digitized Pick Now Pay Later, life's big moments are within reach. Just click, pick, approved in minutes. For more information, call our 24-hour contact center on 0800 00 4400. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
Hello, this be Kwakesi. Who this?
Frida this crowd make we step out small. Bonya Muda said the carnival for town they start now.
Yeah, Mr. Desi, see my fiber they fire off. Download, record, do streaming they go on. Gaming, suit no buffering. It's Bronya way they more fiber.
Oh crowd, so you really no go come
Ah, Frida you pa. Charlie for what? MTN unlimited fiber. Internet day here. Make a promote.
This Bronya, put your home on MTN Unlimited Fiber Internet and make the fun day right where you are. Fast speed, pure fiber, truly unlimited. Visit my MTN app to check fiber availability or to subscribe.
MTN.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Select a pull up. Yo, if you come why I say, Bobby Kofi Kinata, high grade family, West Side legacy. It's Dr. Ray on the beat.
11 minutes past 7. Kickoff coming up shortly. You heard the City Business News for this morning with Nashika Caesar. It's brought to us by Access Bank. Rewarding customers is at the heart of what we do. That's why we've introduced Rewards by Access. It's a loyalty program. It will add value to your everyday banking experience. So those of you handling business, those of you shopping or traveling or doing all kinds of transactions, every transaction you make with your Access card brings you closer to exclusive benefits, premium privileges, and personalized rewards, all tailored to suit your lifestyle. So whether a frequent flyer, regular shopper, or managing daily family, personal, or business needs, Rewards by Access ensures you get more from every spend. How do you get in touch? Call us toll free 0800 004400 or go to loyaltyrewards.ghana.accessbankplc.com. If you're considering buying a water storage tank for your house, there's only one name: Poly Tank. Adding extra sparkle with surprise gifts for you. Buy any of our poly tanks or tanks and you could win a fantastic gift in addition to what you would get in quality tanks. We have 4 trusted models: Hippo, Rambo, Sumo, and Sumo Super. Don't compromise on quality. Insist on poly tank. By the way, we do not request for mobile payment online for deliveries. Polytank, Papa Nwankasa. Lesheho Ghana is 15 years old, and for 15 years, you, our cherished customers, have trusted us to improve lives across Ghana. As we celebrate this milestone, we say a big thank you for your loyalty and support. So this anniversary is not just about us, it's about you, our customer, our partner, and our community. Visit any of our branches or call or WhatsApp 027 004 0799. Lesheho, 15 years of improving lives and still counting. Shell is also proud to be associated with Kick Off. Every time we top up with 300 cedis or more worth of new Shell fuels, you get a chance to win 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year value of the new and improved Shell. Don't miss out. Visit the nearest Shell station today. And the promo is until 28th February. Terms and conditions apply. New and improved Shell. Simply better by far. So the AFCON is going. You know, it's funny. When you watch AFCON without Ghana, it looks nicer. In the sense that, you know, when I watch it with Ghana, I'm always like, oh, the team. There's too much emotion.
The coach.
But this one, you can just enjoy the football. Yeah. You have whoever wins, you don't care. You know,
you're happy either way.
It's a beautiful place to be. So yeah, I think Senegal is looking really good.
Yeah, very strong.
Looking very strong. Yeah. But you know, first matches can be deceptive.
Yes.
Some tournaments, somebody can lose the first match and even win it.
You're absolutely right.
So Charlie, but it's looking good. I think the quality of African football is high.
It's definitely improved over the last few
yeah,
years.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
It's going to get better.
And we did some commentary yesterday. We'll do commentary of the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the finals. So watch out. Kickoff is next with Edwin.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Good morning and welcome to the midweek edition of Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show. Coming up.
Stolen away in the middle, neatly done by Gay, and now an opportunity for Jackson again. It's too easy. Far too easy. Nicholas Jackson doubles his score, and Senegal have a 2-0 lead.
A Nicholas Jackson brace helped Senegal kick off their AFCON campaign with all 3 points. There was plenty of drama at the African Cup of Nations, and we've got the latest for you in the bulletin also coming up.
The end product. So it's a heavy burden here that Maxence Lacroix bears on his shoulders. It's all down to the Frenchman, and it's saved! Another head-in-hands moment for Maxence Lacroix, and it is Arsenal who take the final ticket for a semi-final place in the Carabao Cup.
Signed, sealed and delivered. Kepa Arrizabalaga, the hero for Arsenal in their Carabao Cup quarter-final. We'll bring you reactions on Kickoff, which is powered by Shell Go Well, Politangana, Western Union and Let's improve life. Well, welcome to the Christmas Eve edition of Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show. We begin at the AFCON, and here's a look at the results from yesterday's games in the competition. The DR Congo, they edged Benin by 1-0 to pick up 3 crucial points, while Senegal made a strong statement, cruising to a 3-0 win over Botswana. Nicholas Jackson from Bayern Munich and Chelsea with a brace. Nigeria also began their campaign on a winning note, recording a 2-1 victory against Tanzania. Ademola Lookman scoring the winner for Nigeria. Let's listen to Bright Osai Samuel as he shares his thoughts on what it would mean to win this year's AFCON and match Ghana's record.
For me, I think the aim was to win the AFCON regardless of Ghana or not. Of course, we didn't qualify to the World Cup, so a lot of the Nigerians are not happy. So I think this is a way of trying to bring something back for the Nigerians, and today was a first start. So yeah.
What are the realistic targets coming into this tournament?
Pardon?
Realistic targets coming into this tournament?
Just to win AFCON. We have the players to do it, but each game as it comes, and today was the first one.
You say winning a tournament is a marathon, not a sprint.
That was Nigerian international Bright Osai Samuel. Tunisia rounded off the day with a convincing 3-1 win over Uganda. It was a productive day for some of Africa's heavyweights as the group stage continues to take shape. Today's matches kick off at 12:30 GMT. Burkina Faso, they take on Equatorial Guinea at the Mohammed V Stadium at 3 p.m. Attention turns to the Moulay Hassan Stadium, where Algeria face Sudan. Later in the evening, the Ivory Coast meets Mozambique at the Marrakesh Stadium with kickoff set for 5:30 p.m. The day wraps up with a mouth-watering clash at 8 p.m. when Cameroon come up against Gabon at the Adra Stadium. Let's head to England, where Arsenal head coach Mikel Arteta says he is pleased with his team's performance following their dramatic victory over Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals. The Gunners progressed to the semis after winning a penalty shootout, with Maxence Lacroix missing his kick, capping a difficult night that saw him score an own goal as well. Speaking after the match, Arteta praised his players, describing their attitude and mentality as top-notch in seeing the Gunners through.
Very happy. We're in the semi-final, is where we wanted to be. I'm really happy
Considering the amount of changes that we've done, the cohesion, the energy and the quality that the team showed against a team that is very, very well organized and concedes very few chances, we generated a lot. And yeah, the margin should have been much bigger. After 94 minutes, they weren't, and when that happens, the teams have the quality to hurt you in any set piece, and we conceded the goal. And that was emotionally tough to accept after the way the game went. But I think we stayed calm. We showed great composure and quality in the penalty shootout. And I'm very happy as well for Kepa that at the end he made the last save, and we are through.
That was Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta. Well, the Carabao Cup semi-finals will be played over 2 legs stretching across January and February in 2026, with 4 heavyweights battling for a place in the final. On Tuesday, the 13th of January, Newcastle take on Manchester City, with kickoff set for 8 p.m. GMT. A day later, on Wednesday, January the 14th, attention turns to London, where Chelsea welcome Arsenal for the first leg of their semi-final. The return fixtures take place in early February. Arsenal hosts Chelsea, and then Manchester City hosts Newcastle United at the Etihad. Now, Ghana's Antoine Semenyo is set to make a final decision on his future with Manchester City in advanced talks over a January move for the Bournemouth forward. According to sources, City have made positive progress in recent days and now believe they are well placed to sign the 25-year-old. Sources with knowledge of the situation say 4 other Premier League clubs also made inquiries, including Manchester United, Spurs and Chelsea, to varying degrees about Semenyo, who has a £65 million release clause. Those clubs are understood to be, as I said, Manchester United, Liverpool, Spurs and Chelsea. And that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff was powered by Shell Go Well, Politan Ghana, Western Union, and Lesheho. Let's Improve Live. I am Edwin Kwakofi. The City Breakfast Show with Bernard Avle continues.
This festive season, Polytank is adding extra sparkle with surprise gifts just for you. Simply walk into any of our authorized Polytank dealer shop. Gets even better when you choose the Somo or Somo Super model, because you get to receive an additional gift for the kids in school too. Now, that's what we call double. Remember, Polytank comes in 4 trusted models: Hippo, Rumble, Sumo, and Sumo Super, with each build with a guaranteed quality Ghanaians have trusted. Choose Polytank. It's the original and always the best. This offer is only valid this festive season. Polytank, Papa no Ankasa.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solutions, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number 1. Let's go, we improve your life.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Even when you're stuck with nothing,
come to let's go.
No matter your situation,
come to let's go.
Let's go, we improve your life.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Let's go, we improve your life.
Today, we hit the streets to ask Ghanaians, what would you do with free fuel for 1 year?
Oh, road trips with the girls every weekend.
That's extra savings to help fix my car.
Charlie, 1 whole year, I'll finally be able to visit my mom without worrying about the distance.
This season, it's feeling after filling from Shell with new and improved fuels, so you can do the things you love. Buy 300 Ghana cedis or more worth of new and improved Shell fuels and stand a chance to win free fuel for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 1 year. It's time to try the new and improved Shell fuels with additives that deliver efficiency, cleaning, protection, and performance. Don't miss out. Fill up with new and improved Shell fuels and get rewarded. Promo runs till the 28th of February 2026. T's and C's apply.
New and improved Shell fuels. Simply better by far.
This festive season, Polytank is adding extra sparkle with surprise gifts just for you. Simply walk into any of our authorized Polytank dealer shop. Gets even better when you choose the Sumo or Sumo Super model because you get to receive an additional gift for the kids in school too. Now, that's what we call double. Remember, Polytank comes in 4 trusted models: Hippo, Rumble, Sumo, and Sumo Super. With each build with a guaranteed quality Ghanaians have trusted. Choose Polytank. It's the original and always the best. This offer is only valid this festive season. Polytank, Papa no Ankasa.
Every family is a team, and every player has a role. Mums and dads, siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and even that one cousin who can't tell a foul from offside, but who always remembers your birthday. Even if you're far away, you can still score for your team. Send them money with Western Union. Cash pickup in minutes. Check it out at westernunion.com.
From the rice fields of the north to the poultry farms of the south, Ghana is feeding itself. Every bag of local rice you buy, every chicken you roast, strengthens our farmers, our economy, and our identity.
Together, we can build a nation that eats what it grows and grows what it eats.
Eat Ghana, build Ghana, because the future of Ghana is on our plate. The Eat Ghana, Build Ghana campaign is supported by Agri Impact Limited in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and the 24-Hour Economy.
For one night only, you have 1,032 reasons to laugh irresponsibly. Ghana! Secure your ribs because on 26th December at the Grand Arena, the funniest forces in Africa are assembling like the Avengers, starring the legendary Basketman. Joining him are the unstoppable Obi Amponsa, Parrot Mouth, Lexi the Comic, Foster Romano, and the heat doesn't stop there. AEC and Kwabena will be performing live. It's going to be fire. Tickets are now out at Charterhouse and X-Men at East Lagos. Premium 600 Ghana cedis, regular 400 Ghana cedis, or simply dial *713*33*32# to grab yours now. For table reservations, call 050-1288-520. A night of 1,032 laughs and music. Sponsored by Pepsodent Chaco, Hustle Sasa, World Access, GTA, Media Partners, and powered by Charterhouse.
From the rice fields of the north to the poultry farms of the south, Ghana is feeding itself. Every bag of local rice you buy, every chicken you roast, strengthens our farmers, our economy, and our identity.
Together, we can build a nation that eats what it grows and grows what it eats.
Eat Ghana, build Ghana, because the future of Ghana is on our plate. The Eat Ghana, Build Ghana campaign is supported by Agri Impact Limited in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and the 24-Hour Economy.
Your skin deserves the best care possible. Introducing Princess Premium Lotion, crafted with vitamin B3 for all your skin types. Choose from our 4 luxurious variants: radiant skin with cocoa butter and vitamin E, skin revitalization enriched with aloe vera and vitamin E, healthy glow featuring lemon and vitamin E, plus SPF 15 sun protection, and skin rejuvenation with carrot oil and vitamin A. Take care of the future you with Princess Premium Lotion. Princess Premium Lotion is your perfect choice. Available now for your everyday skincare needs. The GC brand, it's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
One show, one venue, one bigger explosion. Joyful Way Incorporated presents Explosion of Joy 2025. Themed More Like Jesus. Date 26th of December 2025. Venue The Makers House Chapel International Destiny Arena. Tickets selling at 150 cedis for single, 250 cedis for double, and 600 cedis for a family of 5. Joining us are Joe Metal, Kofi Owusu-Pepra, Akessa Brimpong, Afe Grace, and Charles Pettingill. Start time is 5 p.m. prompt with the gates opening at 4 p.m. sharp. Major sponsors include IT Consortium and Stanbic Bank, supported by Enterprise Life, Ghana Tourism Authority, Stanbic Investment Management Services Limited, Type Company Limited, His Majesty Phones, GTP Textiles Ghana Limited, and Vaulted Ghana Limited. Media partners are Citi 97.3 FM, Channel 1 TV, Class Media Group, and EIB Network. Short code for tickets, star 725 star 1400 hash or link tickets.joyfulwayinc.com. Ticketing powered by Digistore. One show, one venue, one bigger explosion.
Hi, I am GTP Adepa Premium, the fabric you choose when you need to stand out. When you step into leadership, I add elegance. On the day you say I do, I bring breathtaking grace. When you earn that certificate, I brighten your achievement. At milestone celebrations, I create masterpieces. And when the spotlight is on you, I make you shine. I am GTP Adepa Premium, crafted with extra care to make you the star of every moment.
Now available at all accredited dealers nationwide, the GTP retail store in Osu, and online at shop.gtpfashion.com. Verify authenticity by matching the code on the edge of the fabric with the code on the label. GTP, life styled.
Your skin deserves the best care possible. Introducing Princess Premium Lotion, crafted with vitamin B3 for all your skin types. Choose from our 4 luxurious variants: Radiant Skin with cocoa butter and vitamin E, Skin Revitalization, enriched with aloe vera and vitamin E, Healthy Glow featuring lemon and vitamin E, plus SPF 15 sun protection, and Skin Rejuvenation with carrot oil and vitamin A. Take care of the future you with Princess Premium Lotion. Princess Premium Lotion is your perfect choice. Available now for your everyday skincare needs. The GC brand, it's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
The Money Matter segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. Christmas isn't a competition. No scoreboard, no pressure. Give with love and not comparison. Your value isn't tied to the cost of what you give. Petra cares about wise, meaningful spending that strengthens relationships without damaging your finances. Keep your heart big and your spending smart. Let's do life together. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Collaborate and listen. One minute.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show. This is the City Breakfast Show. conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
7:42 City Breakfast Show. Back to back tracks from some of the best in hip life and high life. And today being the 24th of December, we are saying thank you to all those of you who've made 2025 a brilliant year. To all our partners, all our patrons, and all our friends and family. Thank you so much for supporting what we do here on the City Breakfast Show. Good morning, Bernard. Please help me wish Johnson Asidun Ketia, aka General Mosquito, a happy birthday. I wish him good health. Actually, we wish him good health and long life from Achu and Amma, and more especially his grandchildren, Valikem, Bubune, and Ed Georgie. The only general in Ghanaian politics. So this is coming from Achu and Amma Kluga to General Mosquito. The only general in Ghana politics. So enjoy your day. The day before Christmas. I was thinking that one of the best things to get is an unexpected Christmas gift. What that means is, usually like there are people who usually will give you things, but then maybe you are there, then somebody you don't know just drop something. It's nice, but
that's always nice.
So
nice.
So let the listener be advised. Let the hearer
has been served.
Let the hearer be guided. No, it's true. I mean, I've received some interesting Christmas gifts, and some of them are like, oh wow, this person, because sometimes it makes you wonder who thinks about you and who doesn't, or who listens to you. One of the things that surprises me most is when I meet certain people who say, I listen to you every day. So I was going to a program last Thursday, a music event, and I was a co-speaker with some person. I won't mention their name here. So for some reason, the person needed me to pick them because their driver couldn't come or something. And because they lived on their way to where I was going, I picked the person. So when I called the person, and the person said, oh, this is the house. When I got there, I said, oh, my name is... I mentioned my name. I said, about you, who doesn't know? You've been listening to you for the past 10 years. I said, what? Listening for the past 10 years, and I don't even I've never spoken to you, never texted me. And this is an elderly person, highly respected. So I was like, if this person has listened for the past 10 years, it means that all the nonsense I've been talking, the person knows. So, it's one thing for somebody to listen to you only last week and say, oh, I like your program. Yeah, but actually, 10 years, and the person has never called or texted and said, oh, we know you.
They may even know you very well. Sometimes, in some cases, even more than yourself.
Charlie, it's terrible. It's terrible. So you need to comport. Like, so I wasn't sure what to think. It's like, you've listened to me for the past 10 years old. Like, if somebody's listening for 10 years, they say, oh, we all know you.
No, but our listeners are discerning and they have a lot of empathy. So they know that sometimes
they know you. Other times if you listen 10 years enough, you know that today you're just having a bad day.
Exactly. They know the highs and the lows, and they are with us, with us. And we are grateful.
Yeah. And for me, there's also something nice about a silent listener. I told you I was somewhere and I met a court of appeal judge.
Yeah.
And the way the person was speaking to me, it was very clear that this judge knows the program very well because he was full of good fun. Mm-hmm. And he says we'll appear before him, And
he said you will appear before
because there are two lawyers here. What is interesting is I think the discipline to be a judge is incredible because you know so much, but you can't say too much. You listen to everything. If I were a judge, I'll probably call into a radio show one day. I'm like, what are people doing? The discipline to listen to all that happens on the radio and not even text and just allow it to go. Or maybe call somebody who knows the person to say, please, when you meet this guy, tell him that this is not what it's supposed to be. I find that quite interesting because it's restraint, particularly when we are discussing matters of law.
Yeah, I guess it's also part of their training And sitting at the bench, listening to two sides every day and making a decision or a determination, it becomes a part of you eventually.
No, I agree with you. I actually think you're right that the training also teaches restraint.
Yeah.
Which for me is good, which means that we can embed behavioral patterns into our trainings. Because if judges by their training beyond jurisprudence and fairness and all those things can also exercise restraint. And this is not restraint as in somebody's insulting you respond. Restraint as in you can listen to somebody for 10 years and decide that you will not react to something they say. It's a very serious kind of training. So for me, what I take from this is we should be able to incorporate other things into different kinds of trainings. So you could incorporate good citizenship into basic education training.
Yep.
You could incorporate honesty into...
Do we still have that in our social studies and those kind of things? At least at the basic level, teaching civic education. I don't want to jump on NCC.
And I think they probably do it, but not in the same form that you call it. So if you look at civics, it's a specific area of study that many countries that have done well have deliberately taught people what it means to be a citizen. So sometimes I ask myself, have we actually taught Ghanaians what it means to be a citizen? So don't we have misplaced hope when we expect them to do the right thing? Because we haven't deliberately, because using your question, and using the judge's example, the judge is trained to be self-controlled, trained. For example, I've never seen it. I don't see judges like even sitting in chop bars eating. You won't see they may eat somewhere. Maybe they'll go and drink somewhere in a quiet place, but you won't see them at a party. Like if you go to say our party tonight,
situation,
and then the MC will say, "Now we are calling on the dancing floor, Justice Kakra Fossen." Then she come on your flame. No. Unless it's a family, if it's like a family party with friends, trusted people. So if you can train somebody to behave in a certain way, why can't we say, okay, this is what we expect Ghanaians to be? Some of it is home, right? So for example, you don't talk back to adults. That one, you can't outsource that to the state. Parents must do that. Yeah. But things like...
Or family, generally.
Yes, family. But things like civic duty. So the idea that if you see rubbish in front of you, you pick it up. Something as basic as that. You can shape them at school. I'm told by friends in the army that there are certain values they force you to imbibe. If I was reading a book by a friend of mine, and the book she's just to publish, she said when she went to military boot camp, I think they took them for a week or something, or a month. There are a few things they train you to do. Basically, time consciousness. So, like, if you are a minute late, you will be punished. So they are so trained that if you hear the bell, you wake up, or you wake up before the bell. Okay, so you make your bed, that kind of thing. But one of the things she said, which I thought was interesting, was she said they give them a task to do. And everybody has their role in the task. Like, we are hosting the show. I'm supposed to read the LPM. You're supposed to play music. Sky's supposed to do this. We all do our part, and then one person doesn't do their part, and they punish all three of us for your failure.
Yes.
And according to her, when they did that, the lesson went home that if you are part of a team, you cannot just think about yourself. Right? Which is why sometimes you notice that when something happens to a soldier, the rest of the soldiers get so angry. Of course, we don't endorse their overreaction, but I think that kind of training, which makes a soldier say, if something happens to my colleague, it happens to me.
One for all for one.
Imagine if we did that at all basic schools, so that in training students, you do group work and you say, the group that shows the most teamwork wins. And you do that repeatedly over the past 7 years. I went to my kids' pitch day at the basic school, the preschool, and they gave a prize called Team Player. Mm-hmm. But they don't give those prizes from class 1. They just do it from KG. And I thought, don't you think it would be a nice idea, instead of saying this person was first, second, third, and fourth in maths, we'll say the best team player is... So there was a prize called Helper. Maths is best reader, teamwork, like behavioral prizes. Yeah. I feel like maybe our educational system should think around those behaviors. Who is the most honest person in the class? Because when I was in primary school, the only prize they gave was good behavior. And good behavior usually meant you don't talk.
Or your dressing was decent and neat all the time.
I feel like there should be more. You can shape society to have a certain, like the way judges, Again, I have a friend whose father was a pastor in like a Methodist church or something, and she was saying like, Charlie, there are so many things my father cannot do. Not because it's a sin, but because of the vow he's taking. There are so many social programs that he will have to be restrained in doing. Again, it's part of the training. So I'm thinking, so let's assume you do the way we train carpenters.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think reliability should be factored into the training?
Certainly, because here's the case where you're going to take somebody's money to produce something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guarantee that I'm going to produce it in XYZ days.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're going to train it comes back to the point of discipline, Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to exercise restraint when it's necessary, you need to be disciplined. For you to be reliable, you need discipline.
But they were trained to be disciplined. So the judges, so if even somebody who's not disciplined decides to become a judge or a Catholic priest, the process they will take you through will force it into you. Which is why I'm saying that.
Certainly, but there are two things. There's your personal character and there's the rigor of the training. So that there are people whose character will not be anything to write home about. They may not have the discipline. They may not have the integrity. But sometimes the rigor of the training, the process that they'll be taking through, will now instill all of these things that they lacked. And then there are those who have these values already. And so if they're going through the training, then that's
we are back in the nature argument. For me, I think behavior can be taught.
True.
Because human beings imitate. And Sky, you know this for a fact. You are there, your son comes and puts his feet in your shoes and starts walking like you. Your kids talk like you. They behave because they are creatures of imitation.
Like him.
Yes. So the best way to shape behavior is to model it. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that families and education institutions have a bigger role to play in nation building than we think. Okay, because if my kids see me 7 days a week and they see their teacher 5 days a week, they only see the president on television. They only see their minister once a week. So if behavior is to be even taught through civics, I think like the system of training a child in school should include activities that encourage certain behaviors. Right now, we are focused a lot on numeracy, literacy, and academic excellence. But we realize that what builds a nation is not that, it's values. All right, honesty, integrity, diligence, discipline, focus. So I'll give you an answer. When I was in university primary school encouraged extracurricular activities. So we celebrated the best athlete. By the time I got to GSS, Mr. Wu started doing debate. So even people started realizing, oh, this guy is good at debate. So, and then Mrs. Osei, class 6 also, we're doing cultural studies. We'll sing. The school encouraged performance. The Boji sisters would sing, compose a song, and incidentally, some of our best academic students were also the best athletes. So, for example, Manifest, he's called Ametebechi Kata. He was always first in class. He was always the best athlete.
Oh, the musician
Yes,
Manifest.
he was always first. There was a guy in my class called Paul Youngson. He was always the best athlete, one of the best students. So the school encouraged. So very early, I realized that to be a good student is not just about being academically good. Okay, so UPS modeled this. I remember when we were doing our anniversary, they even got some of the students to compose songs. All right. So, of course, we always had plots to sweep. So there was a bit of responsibility training. All right. When I went to Presec, they used to do inspection. So, lay in your bed and dressing properly. Okay. So my question is, what values do you think the school environment is better able to imbibe? And then which one is the home environment better to imbibe? And then we in media will reinforce, because we are not primary educators. So we are reinforcers, right? So if, for example, a parent tells something to a child at home, the teacher reinforces it. Mm-hmm. And then the radio station they listen to on the way to work also reinforces it. So I don't know, on reflection, what did you learn from home versus what did you learn from school? If you think about the years at Holy Co versus your first 15 years in the house.
Okay, so I'll answer the question in the first way you phrased it. I think that we cannot, class or categorize the values that you're going to learn in the home as separately from those you're going to learn
in the school.
Because the reality is that you spend ABC amount of time with your family, and then you continue to the school, let's say from 9 to 2 o'clock or whatever, and you spend that time with your teachers, with other students, etc. And so we cannot have clear-cut values for home and for school. In my opinion, I think that it will have to flow.
It's not compartmentalized.
Thank you. It would have to flow, and so the things, and mind you, there's a stark reality for many parents these days. We have both fathers and mothers going to the work as well, so it means that very little time is spent with the children to now even teach them the mores and the norms and the values, the social values. So for me, I think that there's no clear cut. What the parents can do is to begin, because the child begins their life or their lives, the children begin their lives with the parents. So you begin by teaching them what you can, and then you get a good school to also flow with it, because the school is not going to say, I'm teaching you ABC.
Which means you have to pick a school that, again, that's interesting, because we who have a bit of means who can pick private schools, but a lot of people don't have a choice. But you still have to be active in choosing the school.
You have to be intentional
and engage, yes, and engage.
Choosing the school that flows with the values that you have, supposing that your values are positive and also proper. Now, when it comes to the media, I hear you and I understand your point that it's more reinforcement.
Media is reinforcement.
But I think that because the media appeals to the subconscious, it makes the media's role very delicate and even more critical, because we are appealing to people's subconscious. They are driving, they are doing things while they are listening to us or watching us. They are not always actively watching us. And so in doing that, we kind of have a greater responsibility, or as much responsibility, not to just limit what we are churning out or what we are putting out, or our influence to just reinforcing. Because for certain groups of people, perhaps the things that they will be learning will be the very first time they are learning. If Sky is speaking his very, eloquent, big English, it will be the very first time somebody's, hearing those words. So I think that's just by way of example, Sky.
No, but
I think that it goes beyond reinforcing.
So you're saying that all the various centers of influence have a role to play.
Yes.
Let me give you an example of the way I see this. So I think in my house, I learned a few things. We were many in the house. I have many siblings. So conflict resolution was something I had to learn from home. Now my dad never shouted. All right. And so that again sort of displayed how you can punish a person without shouting. I never heard him shout at my mom, ever. That's the truth.
Okay.
And people listening can attest to this. All right. So resolving conflict is something I learned at home, obviously reinforced in school. Because when I was in school, I used to fight a lot. Of course, when I used to fight with my brother a lot. Fight over everything, over food, over who takes which side of the bed, over who has done what, over calling me names. All right. But because we're many, and there was only two, there was one person behind me, one person ahead of me. So I used to fight with my little sister and my big brother. They were the only people I used to fight. The one who is older than my big brother, she was the one who would resolve the issue. So she was cool. And then the oldest one, he wouldn't fight with us because we were younger. Okay. So I can say I learned conflict resolution. I also learned independent study in a way, because my father's work was, he was working in a university. He was teaching demography and was working at RIPS and other things. So usually when he comes from work, before he goes to bed, he will sit at the table writing and doing things. So the whole idea that beyond whatever you do at work, at home, you should be able to sit behind the table and learn and do something. Do you understand? It wasn't because they were beating us to do it, but you would learn that type of thing. Okay. What did I learn? How did school reinforce that? University Primary School was a very a place where academic excellence was highly treasured. So if they do speech and you're not in the top 10, you are seen as a disappointment. So even though I wasn't in the top 10, I was in the top 10 only once, from class 1 to GSS 3, only in class 3. I always wanted to be in the top 10 because we blossomed differently. But when I went to secondary school, somehow the light switched on. Okay, so I pushed academic excellence more in secondary school. So a good example, my father will study before he sleeps. When I go to school, you have to be in the top 10. So school is reinforcing, you have to be serious. When I went to secondary school, it was even worse. Secondary school is independent study. So secondary school, you can actually on a Saturday morning leave your classroom and go to science school and go and study from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And when you're coming back, they are giving you fans. It's like, hello, Charlie, what could you book? Then you come and shout for like 20 minutes and go to the dining hall. We celebrate, at least in my time. And sometimes when you are going, somebody's coming. So it's like, I'm going at 5 a.m. to science school. Then Asante Dakwa, he's now coming back. Hey! How does the school even allow somebody to go and study for the whole night too? And people will
but was it permitted to study in the
exam
night?
period? They will do that because they will light up the classrooms. It was also safe. So the secondary school then gave independent study a new meaning. So by the time I got to the university, I could schedule my studies to a point where I know how to finish the course. So my father modeled being serious, sitting behind the table learning. University primary school made it a crime not to be in the top 10. Secondary school celebrates independent study. I go to university, I'm able to. So when I went to do my master's degree, I didn't disgrace Ghana. You get it? Famous radio presenter at Warwick University, Okodilas, engineering system. So all the training I got from home, from primary school, I channeled all of that. So that's a good example of a flow. But I also need to say that while that is true generally, there are some values that are better inculcated in the home environment, and there are some that are better inculcated. So, for example, if you're a single child, teamwork will be difficult to teach at home, as against when you have multiple siblings. So, this idea that if you're, for example, I tell my children that when you are fighting over something and the fight becomes unreasonable, you will all lose. So, they were sitting in the car, they were shouting, and I said, okay, we were supposed to go to a place to go and have ice cream. We won't go again. Then no, it's not me. I say it doesn't matter who did it. You are all not going. No, it's not me. Okay, then will you all keep quiet? Then do you know what happens? Say, hey, Koshi, keep quiet. Kojo, keep quiet. We don't want to miss out on. So you need to use that environment. Say if they don't understand everybody will say, it's only this person who is doing it. Okay, now the school must also do So if Mr. Kote comes to class JSS 1 and the class is not swept, they shouldn't say whose responsibility is it in green. Lash everybody. I know you don't like lashes. But the teacher can say, how come the blackboard is not clean? Class captain, double punishment for you. How many people are in the class? 15 of you. All of you, you do 10 press-ups because you didn't clean the class. Then they'll say, next time I see the board not cleaned, even though it's not my duty, I'll either make sure the person who's supposed to do it does it, or I will do it. If you do that for 7 years, a person grows up, and when he's sitting in a Trotsky and the truck driver is misbehaving. But if you train people to be individualistic, the truck driver is misbehaving, he's drunk alcohol, everybody minds his business. So you wreck a society by what you do at home and reinforce in school. So we in the media...
Can I throw a question in there?
Oh, throw.
So what happens in the situation where you have a particular individual who comes into the group and takes advantage of the collective covering and hides?
So that's where your leadership is tested, right? So let's assume once or twice we bail you out, and then we realize that that's your character. Then we call you out. Okay, so we are not saying because everybody will be punished, every day we'll cover for you. So day 1 we cover, day 2 we cover. But if you keep dropping the ball, then your lead. So you see, group dynamics teaches not just collective responsibility, but also brings out the leader to say, Masa, if you're going to continue this, then we are going to call you out and report you, or we're going to make sure that we expose you. We won't say that because of solidarity. We'll cover your cracks, because true love actually will expose the evil. Because if I keep covering up for your inefficiency, you grow up and become skewed. All right. So you've just brought a leadership lesson in. I think that our apprenticeships, our technical schools, our homes have a powerful opportunity. The kind of Ghana we want to see in terms of collective behavior, we have what it takes to model it. And I feel like if enough parents, if even the listeners of this program will resolve to say for 2026, truth telling, collective responsibility, even just those two, Rebecca Nukre will be disciplined. and then we'll take. The country will be we'll do so well. We'll do so well. Anyway, send us your thoughts as listeners on the best place to inculcate with value. And by the way, what are your top 3 values you think Ghanaians should inculcate? That's a question for
discipline.
I don't like people who answer questions like 3. No, I want people to give me 3 top values that.
But that's mine, so you have to accept it. That's mine.
No, give me 3. Give me 3. So send me a WhatsApp 053-998-6996. Tech and social media trends is coming up. Today is a day before a holiday, so please allow us to mess up the show a bit. Where's the sponsor for the segment? I can't find it. Edwin Kwakufi is here. Edwin was nodding when I was speaking. Did Tamasco teach you any values?
No, Tamasco did teach me values, but I think most of my values came from my parents.
Correct.
And I see this a lot when I'm in public transport or when I'm out in public. If you are a kid, you are sneezing, you have a cough or cold, you are sneezing, and you just sneeze without covering your mouth. Your parents says nothing. You take it along with you. You are in a car, you have rubbish, you throw it around. Your parent doesn't say anything about it because they do it themselves. You carry that along with you, and it transfers into every single thing that you do. So as Kakra says, discipline is very important, but the parents need to start right from when you are a kid. They don't need to wait until you are a teen or a young adult before they start teaching you discipline, teaching you cleanliness, teaching you to be honest, teaching you to respect everybody. If they start right from the off, that is how you grow up to be. And I credit my parents for how I have become. They taught me not to judge anyone, not to be disrespectful to anyone, to make sure everything around me is clean. And I've taken that with me. And when I see kids, especially in public spaces, being indisciplined, crossing the road anyhow, just insulting anyone, just doing things that they shouldn't do, I feel very bad, and I feel the parents need to take extra responsibility. Fine, they leave their kids over to the teachers and the schools to train them, but the kids relate more to you.
So your point is that citizenship failure can be traced to parental failure.
The home, the guardians, not just parents.
Guardians, yes.
As well.
So you're tracing it to the home.
Exactly.
The home. Listeners, do you agree? Let's hear from you. The home, the school, the media, the church. Which one has more power? What are the top 3 values you think we can inculcate in our citizens to make Ghana the place we want it to be? Send us a WhatsApp. In the meantime, Tech and Social Media Trends is brought to us by First Bank. First Bank. Experience banking like never before with First Mobile or Quick Banking. It's *894#. Make real-time transactions with First Mobile or Quick Banking. Enjoy fast, secure, and convenient banking anytime, anywhere. Now, here are 3 services: instant airtime and data purchase, funds transfer to and from Momo wallets, and interbank and intra-bank transfers, and so much more. Call 059-692-1921. First Bank, you first. So Edwin, take it up.
Good morning, Bernard, and good morning, everyone else. So on the topic of discipline, this is from a conversation you guys have been having on the show for a while now about people crossing the road anywhere at junctions, not using
the footbridges.
Exactly. So Madina Zongo Junction, there have been a number of videos trending of people, lots of people just waiting to cross the road at wrong places and not using the footbridge there. And yesterday, another video went viral of people supposedly mounting barricades and using barbed wire to prevent people from crossing the road. So it's become a huge deal. That why should they get to this level? There's been a footbridge created for
people don't use it.
Yeah, for you to easily cross and prevent accidents.
The mesh is not new.
It's not new?
No, it's not. There was a mesh there. It didn't have the barbed wire that you see now. They pushed the mesh down, but now we are installing another mesh with the barbed wire. I don't know if there will be electricity in it. That will not make any sense.
There's actually another one here that relates to what you're saying. Somebody says they've closed the overpass at Obeche-Bilamte, the one heading towards the Mortuary Road. I don't know why. I don't know if there was any announcement. Traffic has been serious. I've spent 30 minutes from Ghanaian Times to Royal House, and I'm still in the traffic. Kindly announce for people to avoid that stretch. So basically, when you are moving from Circle towards Kolebu, they've closed the Obechebi Lamte overpass.
Okay, so
without announcement.
Yeah, that's a big deal for people. Now we move on to some football news. Semenyo trending because it appears Manchester City have won the race to sign the Bournemouth.
So hurt.
You wanted him to go to Liverpool.
You know, Liverpool has not been. We bought too many players and it's not working. I don't think he wants to become part of that confusion.
And when you say we, did you also contribute?
emotional
attachment.
But you know, Semenyo's story is such a great story because he failed many times and he wasn't given a chance. I'm even told Chelsea had wanted to buy him when he was 19 for £1 million, and his team said they would only take 2 million, so Chelsea didn't take him. But he failed multiple times, and then he got into some lower division team.
Bristol.
And this week, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, and Man U all wanted his signature.
Chelsea and Spurs.
Actually, and they said they were prepared to pay the £65 million release clause. Charlie, Antoine.
But why is AFCON not trending? Is it because Black Stars are not there?
Oh no, it's trending. It's still trending. But yeah, the Black Stars not being there, it's definitely affected people's viewership of AFCON.
But do you think Semenyo made the right choice in City? If you look at all things considered,
I think so. I think he's at a point in his career where he wants to win, and City is the best club to win at in England at this moment. So
of the teams that are looking for him,
teams that are looking for him, and yes, he might have a little difficulty in getting into the starting lineup with Doku being
the way City is pushing to get him. They obviously. Or City can buy and just waste.
Yeah, City pushes for a lot of players, and no matter what the price is, they just want to build a squad that's deep enough.
Because I felt like Liverpool needs him now because Salah is gone to AFCON. Isak is hurt, and the team is not playing well.
As well.
So sometimes when you join a good team that's struggling, and when you come in and they do better, I think that's the logic that Mbumo and Cunha took to Man U, and somehow it's kind of worked. Yeah. When you go to a team that's struggling and you start playing well, they will say you're coming. So I felt like he could have, but I think Liverpool didn't move for him.
No, Liverpool talked to him in October, and they decided against the move. So
if Liverpool had wanted to go, you think he'd have gone?
Yeah, I think he would have gone to Liverpool initially. They would have agreed a deal by now, but Liverpool didn't make a move. But people were hoping that the injury to Isak would force them into the conversation again, but they didn't. Want to get.
Why didn't we go for him?
No, Chelsea made
a move. But
Chelsea made a late inquiry, but the player says he prefers Manchester City.
Your coach is not attractive.
Well, I think
the coach of Chelsea. Always
Sky has his own issues. I think, but
Sky, I think Chelsea's style of buying a lot of players and reselling them may not necessarily appeal to players who want to be settled. Yeah, because we look at Chelsea's squad, almost every, apart from Cole Palmer and maybe your captain,
Reece James,
there's a lot of changes in Chelsea. So if you're a player who wants to just settle down, if you're a prospect, you would like Chelsea. But if you're a player who's like, you know what, now I want to be in a team that I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Because now, if I even say the Chelsea coach may go to Man City.
Yeah,
you know, I think since Roman Abramovich left, something has gone from Chelsea. The team is good, but Roman had some killer instinct. Like in 3 seasons, Chelsea will win something. They will sack you.
Ruthless.
3 seasons, they will sack everybody. So
I wish him all the best. I think he's going to win some glory for us.
Antoine,
he's doing very well.
Antoine,
what it teaches us is that no matter how late you may find yourself starting a project, just ensure that you keep the faith and you work really hard. Ultimately, you get to the zenith of your life.
We hope he takes the form to the World Cup.
Yes,
correct. Antoine.
Okay, so as Kaka said, the AFCON is trending. Senegal beats Botswana 3-0 yesterday. Nicholas Jackson with the goals, with two goals. Okay. Nigeria also beat Tanzania 2-1. Ajayi and Lukman with the goals. Now to something that's not trending now, but will be later tonight. Situation 2025 at the Good Park. It's the Christmas Eve party, the biggest Christmas Eve all-white party in Ghana. So Kofi Kinata Perez Music,
yes,
Aquabwa,
yes,
in Chinchimba,
yes,
and DJ Mingle.
Yes.
We are going to have a party before the Christmas party. So everybody who has bought your table, you have paid for it, come and join us and have a wonderful time. And also check out the hashtag Situation 2025. That's hashtag CITIUATION 2025.
Let me say that I have already arranged my jalabia, and I iron them.
So do you have a white?
White jalabia.
No, the one you wear on the shoe. No?
The shoe, no.
The shoe too must be white.
So you wear kambu. Do you have white kambu?
No.
Do you actually wear kambu?
Yes, when I'm going for a walk on the weekend.
Kambu.
You guys na number. Charlie.
Follow the kambu.
Our friend Ajima Santi there, Charlie. Ajima kambu. She can wear a dress, no one kambu, Charlie. They say you don't go dress to make somebody happy. Dress to make himself happy, Charlie. Okay. I mean, I'm coming, baby.
Yeah, and I know that there are people who just show up. You know, sometimes when you come into an environment like that, you look really odd. Please do the right thing. The rule is that come in white.
All white.
Yeah. Some people, I don't know, maybe they are somewhere else and they just call them to come. No, please, let's not do that. You look odd and it's embarrassing.
Make allowance for a black shoe.
Put your white attire in your car so that wherever you find yourself,
you lift it.
You can change quickly and get ready and go to the city.
Come looking white.
This guy, are you a headmaster to this person?
Sometimes when I feel it when I see someone standing out in a truly odd way. That is embarrassing.
It's true.
I feel the embarrassment.
You must blend in.
You feel some way.
Tech news.
Do the normal thing.
Tech news. Yesterday, users of the AT network, they had some issues. They couldn't make calls, couldn't receive calls, couldn't send messages, and data services were completely off. So it lasted for about 6-7 hours for some people. And AT released a statement saying their engineers were working on the issue. I'm a user of AT. It's definitely affected me. This morning it's been better, but it's been on and off. There hasn't been an updated statement from AT, but I think it's getting better and their engineers are working on it, as they say.
There's a story I just want to quickly highlight. You find that story on Fox News, and it says Oklahoma teaching assistant fired after uproar over flanking a Christian student who referenced Bible in essay. So this story is traveling around the world and it's intense in the US after a teaching assistant gives 0 over 25 to a student who had written an essay to argue on matters of gender and related matters as the basis, the core of her argument in the essay. Now, the lecturer thought that why should you be using the Bible as a basis to...
In Oklahoma of all places.
Yeah, that's right.
In the Bible Belt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you know, the core of what is coming out is that teachers should not insist on how students should think. Right?
You want to force...
Exactly. What you are teaching the student is
to apply their mind.
Exactly. Appreciate the plethora of...
So essentially teaching them how to think and not what to think.
You know, just like what we find sometimes in this country where the teacher has to give you something and you have to regurgitate that.
Call it chinchina.
No.
Chinchina if you do
exactly. The question is whether you appreciate some level of cerebral work as to come to the conclusions the person.
So as I said, the best thing I got from education is how to apply my mind, not what to apply it on. What to apply it on is my own decision. How to apply it is the purpose of the study, so that your mind can be fertile and your mind can be large. So guys, thanks for bringing that one in. That was Second Social Media Trends with Edwin.
For a bank to rely on, let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Who do we seek out to bank if they no lie? Only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land, they be my reserve 10. Cause every time I know my money's safe, universal banking ain't in me here on the date. I'm a busy person, me no many time to wait. Now I got to Spain, even when I'm in the States. My me blue shirt, me tell me office a chilly, but who cares? Cause I bank with the best, I'm lucky, I'm too blessed. When it comes to First Bank, it's too west, everything is you first.
Nobody feed do, I'm like us, do I'm like us. First Bank, we treat you first, treat you first. Somebody see yeah. Think about you first, think about you first.
You first, First Bank.
Auntie T, I beg, fix me go betete Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, bruh, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Mom, please can I have some milk in my Milo?
Have you tasted it?
No, but I didn't see you add milk.
Hey, taste it before you ask me any questions.
Hey, milk na chemu say.
This is Milo all in one. Milo Pampa, cocoa, malt, milk and show, everything is inside.
Milo All-in-One already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further.
This advert is FDA approved.
Mensaka Mekao!
Now what's so dear?
Hey, Charlie, what's it? Imagine buying your favorite gadget and driving home a sleek saloon car.
Oh, yes! With Max Buys You Shop, You Drive promo, every purchase brings you closer to amazing prizes.
Just shop any product from Max Buy between 7th November to 31st December
and stand a chance to win a sleek saloon car, TVs, smartphones, and more. Your next buy could make you a winner.
So what are you waiting for? Shop now and let's make your dream drivable with Max Buy.
Max Buy, you shop,
you drive. For further enquiries, call Max Buy on 054-401-9552. Terms and conditions apply.
This promo is being run by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. If you're hungry and you know it and you really want to eat. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, and there's nothing in the fridge. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. OCM. Yo yardis yo, yo yardis yo, yo yardis yo. OCM.
OCM cereals comes in 3 varieties: wheat, oat, and rice.
Hello everyone, I am Sewami here. I love OCM, be it in the morning, afternoon, or evening.
Ready to eat?
This advert is FDA approved.
Charlie, my clippers are tired. Sometimes they just stop mid-haircuts. It be yawa.
Hey, relax. Before you turn my haircut into creative arts, I beg, get extra cash from Forms Capital. They then sort you out.
Extra cash? Tell me more.
Make I put you on game, bro. You get an instant loan that goes straight into your Momo wallet without any long things. You have any day up to 30 days to repay. And interest is only charged for the days you actually use the money. Look, the best part is, the more you repay on time, the higher your limit goes.
Charlie, that be hassle-free way to support the business. A new clipper means more satisfied customers and fewer embarrassing moments. Charlie, count me in.
Whether it's tools, business, or bills, Extra Cash gives you the power to keep your business running. Because when you grow, your community grows too. To activate Extra Cash, dial *170#, select 5, then select 3, and then select 5 again to sign up for free. Live extra with Extra Cash.
Channel One TV has a way of telling their stories. Stories that empower change. Capturing the trending issues, delving into our communities, getting out the voices that matter.
Almost 13 to 16 people were under the ground and it collapsed on them. Yesterday we were able to make it and remove 8 of them and 4 were dead.
Channel One Newsroom, CNR, brings you an exhaustive coverage of the day's news. 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
Don't mind in forest reserves.
And always when you've created a mess, clean it up. The laws are there. So it's not that we need more laws. It is just that we need more enforcement.
Channel 1 Newsroom captures the exact news temperature of the nation. From the northern, western, eastern, and southern parts of Ghana, Channel 1 Newsroom, CNR's got you covered.
Let's speak to the core issues in terms of how we can prevent professionals who have been given the mandate to teach our children, and for this matter, the old children's standard of care, and how they can live up to expectation.
8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
How can somebody wake and you tell the person, I appreciate you for 10 good months? I can't stand it. I'm owing rent. What should I do to be able to pay my rent? I don't understand. They should pay us. Enough is enough.
CNR, telling your stories, empowering change. Catch CNR on Channel 1 TV at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
Across the continent, the family meets once again. From Ivory Coast to Tanzania, Nigeria to Angola, everyone's got something to say. Until someone says that maybe it was only Ivory Coast's luck the last time. From 21 December to 18 January, everybody gathers for Africa's biggest football tournament. 24 countries, 52 games. It's the Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025. Join our family meeting live on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
No rushing, what's happening to them?
8:30, Yumvita Infant Cereal with milk is making feeding time for babies 6 months and above easy. With 3 delicious flavors: rice, maize, and wheat, as well as wheat. Baby gets a variety of cereals. Enriched with Nutri-V, contains 16 essential vitamins, including iron, zinc, and calcium. We recommend you add previously boiled water, stir, and experience the joy of feeding baby. Yumvita, good nutrition for a strong start. We all know that all the 10 weeks of January can be tough, but not this time. With SG Ghana Visa Festive Cashback Promo, we're giving you every reason to enjoy the festive season without worrying about the new year. Between now and 31st January, use your SG Ghana Visa card for all your transactions. Make at least 5 transactions, totaling not less than 2,000 cedis, and you could win your share of 120,000 cedis in the grand draw. The more transactions you make, the better chance of winning. Call SG on 0302-214-314. Promo regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. The draw has been completed. The numbers confirmed are here. The luckiest 2.5 million CD ticket is 00029. Luck has chosen you. Bonus winners are ticket 56789, ticket 00999, and ticket 24680. Shout out to our community champions, carpenters, civil servants, nurses, and July bonds. Good fortune found you. If your ticket or community number was mentioned, check your SMS immediately. Your winning message may already be in your inbox. Didn't make the list? Don't worry. Luck resets. The game begins next year. As the year comes to a close, we say a big thank you for being part of the luckiest journey. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Get on the property ladder with Afro Arab Properties. 1, 2, 3, 4-bedroom homes covering prime locations including Manette, Spintex, East Legon Hill, Santo, Ashalibotwe, Tema Community 25, Old Ningo, Amasaman, Apollonia, Maijon, and more. We all know that The best buildings, most affordable, can be accessed through Afro-Ara. Pay in 5 years, no interest. Go to afroaraproperties.com for more details. Make every moment unforgettable with CBG cards, your most reliable payment option. Whether you're shopping for gifts, paying for groceries, booking holiday experiences, or settling bills on the go, our GS Link MasterCard Classic and MasterCard Gold provide simple, secure, and seamless payments anytime, anywhere. Enjoy the enhanced security of our upgraded card management platform for your absolute peace of mind. Choose CBG cards, the smarter way to pay anytime. Our contact center 0302-216-000. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. What are the top 3 values we need to inculcate in citizens, particularly our young ones? And which is the best place to inculcate those values? Don't forget, there are 3 R words. You inculcate the value through rewards, through repetition, through reinforcement. All right, rewards, repetition, reinforcement. We'll discuss that shortly. Celebrate the season and fly straight into the new year with special limited fares on all January flights. Now, this is Friday the 19th, Friday the 26th of December, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. I'm talking hour. Book exclusively via our website and our mobile app. Seats are limited, prices unbeatable. This is your chance to lock in that January getaway. Once the window closes, it's gone. So basically, between 19th and 26th January, you can book between 12 and 2 p.m. your January flight and get a fantastic offer from Africa World Airlines. Let's talk about Shauna Island and the place to be with the family. It's amazing 7 days. Started on the 20th with a Christmas tree lighting spectacular. Today they do the Sing to Win showdown and fireworks blast. Tomorrow the 25th is Meet Santa and Mrs. Sparkle Claus. You can send the family. On 26th there's the Enchanted Lantern Parade, and then 27th and 28th there's the Open Air Magical Movie Weekend. Enjoy our open air movie night under the stars featuring the Christmas classic The Star. Then return the next evening for The Unbreakable Boy, a powerful true story of family, faith and hope. We've got cozy mat seating options, and you're welcome to bring a blanket for added comfort. There's free popcorn for the first 100 guests, free ice cream for the first 50. Call Shauna to book on 054-553-0468 or 0303-802-47. Shauna Island, where island magic meets Christmas magic. And of course, if you're tired of the hustle and bustle of Accra traffic, why don't you make an escape to Ebri, to the Biposo Wellness Center? Whether it's for business, a weekend break, or pure relaxation, Biposo gives you calm, comfort, and fresh mountain air, the perfect place to rest and reset, and it's only 30 minutes from Accra. Call 0200-557-669. That's 0200-557-699, or visit biposoresort.com to book today. Biposo Resort, peace lives here. Did you know that your festive shopping can come with big savings at Absa? We see your story and know how much this season means to you. That's why Absa Alliance partners bring you exclusive discounts of up to 40% on a wide range of products and services. With Absa, you enjoy more value, more convenience, and more reasons to celebrate. For more information, go to absa.com.gh. Your story matters, Absa. Kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twisco. As you listen to this program, it will energize you. It has vitamin B, C, D, iron, and more. It's just 2 CDs. Treat yourself and your little ones to rich, delightful chocolatey Twisco. Head to your nearest store and grab your Twisco 20 gram sachet, 400 gram sachet, or 400 gram tin. Twisco, power your dream. Now, when an asset is used as collateral for a loan, the lender has legal right over it, though the asset pledge is not a transfer of title of property to the lender. Before acquiring any asset in a property, before acquiring any interest in a property, Always verify whether there is any prior interest registered against the property. The status on any property can be checked at collateralregistry.gov.gh. You may also call 0302 666 902. You want to help me?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds really technical.
You think we should simplify it?
Acquisition of interest and
So break it down for me. What are they saying?
Basically, what they are saying is that if, for instance, you want to buy a land, you want to buy a house, or you want to buy a shop, right? There are times that you do not know that someone else maybe loaned money to the person who built the shop, or bank gave money to the person who built the house. And that money, the amount involved, is registered with an institution to say that, okay, Bernard Avler gave me 500,000 Ghana cedis to be able to build my shop. And because I promised I will pay back in 15 years, and because he wants to hold on to something in that property, so that over time I would make sure that I honor my promise to pay the money back.
All right.
He will hold on to what in essence is sort of his shares. Right? He secures that. Waiting for there to be a default so that he will go back quickly and say, look, this one you can't do it like that. Let me take my side of the bargain. When people are selling such houses, right, it is important that you, the person buying, you go and do your due diligence. Which
so
is
that's
to say,
where
let
you
me
go and check it.
Yes.
So that thing I read. No?
There's a register somewhere you go and say, okay, this property located in Kwashiman or blah blah blah. No. Is there anything about it?
Okay.
That means that somebody else has some, interest or something in it.
So you don't waste your money.
So that when you buy it, the person say, but you can't. The bank doesn't have title to sell to you properly, because
give me the
issues
thing. So it's called. So if you want to get that information, you go to.
Are you giving them a bill?
No. He's explaining. He's not. He's doing a public interest work.
Yes, a public interest.
Collateralregistry.gov.gh.
Yes.
Or you call 0302 666 902. Right. Or you can send an email to cr@bog.gov.gh. Sky, thank you for doing the public service. Don't mind Francisca.
my brothers get angry with me over things.
No, but this is a public service announcement.
I understand, but they say you have to go to jail.
But they will still need a lawyer to do the work. You see, actually, what you're doing, you see, you are actually making them see the need to talk to a lawyer. Without necessarily advertising one. You get it?
Yes.
Dear listener, get a loan in 60 seconds with easy cash from Zenith Bank. Dial *170#, select option 5, option 3, and option 6. With easy cash, no collateral is needed. Apply to the Zenith Bank in your best interest. The hottest slogan in town is "Part to Part" from GCB Bank. Well, it's your chance to win mega gargantuan prizes. We're talking an all-expense paid trip to the Global Football Fiesta next year. TVs, fridges, gas cookers, and more. Deposit or maintain 300 cedis in your account. Current or savings at GCB, and you could win big. Terms and conditions apply. GCB, your bank for life. What are the top 3 values we should be incorporating or inculcating? Is that a word? Is that a word? Inculcating in our children. My good morning, Bernard and team. My top 3 are discipline, responsibility, and self-awareness. Standing for the truth. That's interesting. So integrity is truth, discipline is discipline, responsibility and self-awareness. Okay. This person doesn't add their name. Just say integrity, discipline, and honesty. Bernard, this concept is called Ubuntu in the East African country. A common expression is Umuntu, Ngumuntu, Ngabantu.
Ngabantu.
A person is a person through other people. I am because you are. Key ideas of Ubuntu: humanity and compassion, community and togetherness, respect and dignity, mutual responsibility, shared identity, and courage. This is coming from Courage at Ewutu Bodriase. Can I read the rest for us?
My top 3 values are integrity, honesty, and most importantly, patriotism. It's coming in from Rex in Kofoidia.
Which of the values are better inculcated at home? Which of the values are better inculcated at school? Which of the values are better imitated? So, for example, courage. I think the media has a big role to play. For example, the entertainment media, movies around courage, bravery. You know, so for example, you watch a movie like Gladiator, and you see how a man deals with loss.
Yeah.
Issues around restraint and revenge. Issues around how not to be provoked. I recall when Gladiator was, he started doing well in the Colosseum, and he was basically just winning all the battles. And then one old guy said to him, "You know what? It was good not because I won, but because I won the crowd. So don't just win your duels with other gladiators or against whichever wild animal is brought against you. Get the crowd on your side, and you can get anything from Rome." Right. So that's what he told Maximus. So initially Maximus would just fight and win, but he started playing, and you see, you can say that's demagoguery, but that's not. He understood what was at play, because the games that Commodus had put out were not games just for entertainment. He wanted power. So he was using the gladiators to create a sense of being a good leader. And the guy says, no, if you are the hero of the fight, don't kill the people by heart. Get the crowd on your side. You know, and of course, how he trained 6 or 7 random slaves to become the deadliest force in that Colosseum was a sight to behold. I mean, as a Roman general basically training non-soldiers how to work together to fight tigers and lions and things. It was just an incredible movie to watch. Right. So I'm saying that you can use entertainment media to impart things like courage or daring to dream. Right. So there are certain values that when you depict it in a movie, people will say, "Oh wow, so I can also do it." You get it? As against discipline at home. Wake up every morning, do your quiet time, read 3 chapters a day, sweep your room, bath before you eat. That kind of thing. That regimented, you know. Catholic schools are good for that. You wake up at dawn, do your rosary, go to mass. You know, the discipline of the Catholic system is amazing. You know? And we all see the lack of discipline and its effects on our society. I just want to urge Ghanaians that we should be deliberate in inculcating certain values in our kids. You may not be home, but leave a message. When they wake up today, after bathing and eating, 1 hour reading, quiet time, no talking. 1 hour reading in the house, 1 hour piano lessons, before anybody will touch any football. Because the football is the one they want to play. But they must read, they must play the piano. You have to insist that it happens even in your absence. If it's broken, there must be punishment. If you do that for 6 years, you realize that your children, when you send them to Tamale to be a medical assistant or to intern in the Tamale hospital, the doctor say, "Actually, your daughter, she's very correct, she's very solid, very disciplined." So yeah, I train him well. So parents and teachers, I think we have a lot of work to do. So please send me a message by a parent or a teacher. How do you incorporate these values in your children? How do you do it? Give us examples so that we can all learn. Give us ways in which you can shape, because I worry for that generation. There are so many. AI is changing so many things. The world of work is changing. Some of the things they are learning in school may not be relevant by the time they finish. They are facing competition from China. You know, I was talking to Sky yesterday about something, Kakra. And I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I needed a small table and chairs for a patio, like a porch. Okay.
And you didn't call me?
No, it was not. It didn't occur to me actually. So the amount of money I had, I couldn't get a carpenter to do it because I needed a full table, 3-legged table, and I needed 4 chairs. Okay. Ogbo went to some shop and got it for me at a very cheap price. And then Sky was like, "Charlie, Bernard, if we continue this thing, our carpenters will run out of business because Kakra." If I show you the picture of the thing she bought for me, 4 chairs, size made of leather. It was not leather.
No,
it was
cloth.
Yeah, 4 chairs, like plus a round table. It was less than.
It was made of what? Cloth?
Yes, so it's the fabric.
Let me show it to you. You know what it is.
It was made of fabric.
Charlie, Kakra, the price that I bought that thing, if I am a carpenter in Medina, even the time to do such a thing and the cost of doing it, I can't charge the price that Ubo bought that. Even though I may be a good carpenter. So we have a young group of people who have been trained in many things, and globalization is changing the dynamic.
And we have to catch up.
So if we don't do a lot more for that generation, I want to show you that thing, because you know this business.
So you see, it raises an important point that you have equally raised in today's discussion. You were talking about the question of values
2,300
that we should inculcate into our kids, into society, and all of that. I believe strongly that one of those should be what? Discipline.
Discipline.
Because in the eternal order of things, the first thing that God
order.
Yes. The first instruction that order is within the realm of discipline.
Yes.
You have to do things in a certain way. There has to be a certain relationship between A and B for things to move smoothly. So discipline is key. Now, if I relate the matter of discipline to even your own experience, we were talking about yesterday, or it was yesterday, it would seem to me that while I know you to be a very disciplined, personality, there's also a question someone will raise that, okay, is discipline called for if you are forced to make a choice between the cost, the comparative cost of items that are available for you to choose from? So maybe it might cost you a lot more to buy a Ghanaian-made product.
Do I even know where I'm going to get it from?
Yeah, that's the issue.
This thing that I showed you.
We could have done it.
So let me,
can you do that?
The Kura could have done that.
Yeah, so
with the chairs too. At 2,000.
We'll discuss that.
you see, so that's the point. So that
within
your man has come with the
thing. No, somebody has not been disciplined. He has put his white shirt on the speaker. So the opener has come to remove the white shirt. Pascal, are you trying to say that my decision to buy that furniture set from a shop instead of giving it to a Ghanaian was lack of discipline?
No, I'm not. I might infer that. But like I said, I issued a caveat that I know you to. No, I don't question your commitment to how we can develop the Ghanaian project, right? But what I'm saying is that in the general scheme of things,
yes,
discipline is called for if you are faced with a choice, having to buy a Ghanaian product which may be more expensive but which sort of serves your need, or to buy something from some other place which may be less expensive, durable, and you look at yourself, you look at your pocket, you ask yourself, Charlie,
I want to humbly submit that on this matter, discipline is not the issue at stake at all.
I'm just saying.
You see,
but let's move on.
Discipline would have been if I had expressly said, or that the specific thing I required was a Ghana-made furniture set.
But
then under pressure, I changed.
You see, the point I'm making to you is that
it is not invalid. Yes. But the challenge is that given our circumstance,
given
our circumstance,
I said this
we don't have the ability to produce at that scale that the Chinese would, and with cheaper labor. We don't have that. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have the machinery to do all this at that cost.
But you see, discipline calls for a certain self-sacrifice, right? In the most inconvenient of circumstances, which may even be financial, you are compelled to stay true to the cause and say that, look, on the basis of my commitment to the Ghanaian project, the thing we have been putting on this.
Pascal, let's deal with the basic definition of discipline. This is too fast. Listen to my story. We are talking about top values to inculcate, and I gave an example of. I wasn't even talking about values. I was talking about that if we don't inculcate values in our young people, they may not be able to compete in the world that they will face, because globalization is changing many things. And I was talking about how AI is redefining knowledge. I have a friend who built a house. His architect doesn't live in Ghana. He's in some other country. And the person does the drawings, he does the building. There are many people who do things they want. Somebody will do the design for them, print it in China and bring it. So I'm basically saying that if you don't have values that can cause you to be resilient and very flexible, the world will overtake you. Then I gave the example that even furniture that I wanted to buy, we got it at maybe half the price a Ghanaian would have done it. And we didn't even have to wait for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Do you understand me? So what I'm trying to say is that the world is becoming increasingly competitive, and the only way our people can be competitive beyond acquiring all the cognitive skills is to also imbibe the right values that can make them resilient to change.
Yeah, so I just want
then you now say that because I want to buy
because you know why? It is discipline that insists that you should stay in traffic, right?
Yeah.
And not break the rules.
Yeah, but
even where you face the most urgent of hold on.
But there's a rule and a preference.
No, hold on. It's not, this one is not. If you see, you made a choice between looking for a Ghanaian alternative, which might be more expensive, per your own words, and then settled on that. I'm not putting you on the ropes, but I'm just using your own experience to point out that there are times we face very difficult choices.
Stay the course.
You have to stay the course if you want to be this
100%.
But there are times you say, no, Charlie, look, for my own good.
Yes.
Because collective good is that you will go for the Ghanaian alternative. I will go for that. Over time, we insist that the Ghanaian producer becomes much more efficient. There is a scale issue also at play, so that ultimately the cost goes down, he becomes more productive, and he helps the Ghanaian project.
In the history of Agama Lizard, since Agama Lizard was created, I have never seen a more powerful Agama Lizard in my life. See where you carry. Charlie, since Agama Lizard was invented on radio, Richard Sky has Agama Lizard, Charlie, from
let me lean on one of the values on our crest at 3 Town. With ours is truth, love, and diligence. I'll isolate love. A lot of the things that we do the wrong way across the country, we do it because we don't have fellow feeling. We don't love our neighbors.
Correct.
And one of the key messages you hear Christ preach, and which became the basis of the principle distilled in the law of negligence, good neighborliness, the neighbor principle, and all of that, is love.
Yeah, man.
If you love your neighbor as yourself, there are things you would not do as to provoke communal conflict. If you know that you live in a community where noise is not encouraged,
Charlie,
you have moved into the area. The first thing you do is you want to do housewarming. Now, courtesy demands that you go to your neighbors to say that, oh, I just moved into the empty house.
Doing something
next
small.
door. I want to do something small. Here's a letter telling you about how this might affect your Friday evening. Are you open to joining us? And would you encourage us to do this level of noise and all of that?
That's one the UK level.
And then also speaking to the appropriate authorities. People don't do that. The next thing you hear is boom, boom, boom. Now the guy wakes up and comes to your door and asks a question. Oh, my guy, I mean, look across this whole community. It is late. I just returned from ABCD. Can you kindly turn down the volume? That becomes a whole wall, a whole trouble in the community. The point I'm making is that if you find yourself, in societies where you want to ensure that love rules, then you must respect not only your own, desire to get things done in a particular way, but you must align yourself with what colleagues, what community people think and what they do. And if you don't do that, then there are troubles in society. The reason lawyers fight in court every time is because someone didn't keep his side of the bargain. We agree that I will sell the house to you at 50 Ghana cedis. You paid 25 Ghana cedis. You agree that by end of the year you will pay the rest. End of the year has come. You got money. You are in a position to pay. Somehow you say you won't pay the money. You understand? Then trouble comes. Then there's a court action, and then all kinds of things happen. The very final one that I would lean on is integrity. That is a value that appears to be in short supply across, our country. You tell someone you'll do something, and then if there are intervening circumstances, you should be able to explain that, I'm unable to do A, B, C, D. But people won't do it. Okay. You preach virtues, yet you practice vice. There are people you hear in some circles say certain things, right? But when you hear the things they are doing on the quiet, you ask yourself, these are the people shaping public opinion decisions. So I hope that maybe in the new year, we'll find a new way of expressing our own.
Let me read a comment from Kenneth Kankam from SCC Wager. Good morning, team. Recently, I engaged a carpenter for a TV wall unit. He quoted an amount of 3,000 Ghana cedis, and I asked for a reduction. He insisted he was using foreign wood, so he wouldn't reduce it. Fast forward, I go to Melcom. I get the same product for 2,300 cedis. So you see, honesty and overexploitation is having an adverse effect on our artisans.
Oh, but the fact that he quoted higher is not dishonesty. It's not dishonesty.
That's his price.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with honesty.
Okay.
I think there's an inequality here. I mean, this a one-man business person. You don't know how many people he employs. You don't know what rent he's paying. You don't know, and you know that if you are fighting with the likes of which
this was Melcom. The other one was China.
Yeah, I mean Melcom. They command the trade.
So wrong
they
example.
Have I mean they have economies of scale, so their unit costs may be lower than the single person. Sky was mentioned. I will go 1, discipline, 2, honesty, and 3, respect. Which is the last, respect for one another or respect for the feeling, all the respect, honesty, discipline. These 3 things can turn a lot of things around.
Do you think it's more home or more school?
It's a combination of several, but you see, it starts from the home, and then it advances to the community, and then it extends to the society. So every other unit of gathering, be they church, school, or whatever you call them, should be captured within the home, within the community, or within the society. So this is the 3-layered thing, starting from the home to your community. I mean, when we were young, and young I mean ages 6 to say 12.
Okay.
There was a practice in the area where I first lived. And I don't see that thing happen anymore. Maybe you also experience it. Like I used to live with my stepmother at some point, and when they finish their meals, they go and distribute. They do exchange. They take their meal to the next flat.
Christmas time?
No.
Normal time.
Normal. So Kumasi TUC Estate. So there are 4 blocks, 4 units in a block. Yeah. So from us, then they will go and give the other people
food that they've cooked.
Yes.
Under no pressure.
And then they also, so there was always exchange of food. I'm telling you.
Not Christmas time.
No.
Hey, then that's heavy.
No.
We used to do that at Christmas. But
not Christmas.
Regular time.
You understand? So it's like it was a huge umbrella.
So you share food.
We share food. So if I'm doing something and I see our next door neighbor, Mr. Donko, scar coming from the top, I have to run away because he would discipline me the same way my father would do.
And that was a very Kumasi thing, eh?
No, it was also in our community.
Yeah, in different parts of the country.
On a regular day, you cook and then go and give.
Yes, they exchange food. So I'm just saying that.
My neighbor just asked me whether I eat cat. He called me with Bernard, do you eat cat? That was the only time he asked me that question.
So this discipline thing, it will take you places. Honesty and respect. Look, I shared something on Twitter. A random something I saw somewhere about Japan, and I don't know this as a matter of fact, but the post says that in Japan, kids don't take exams until they are age 10.
Hey, are they sure?
Yeah, I mean, there's
10.
some element of
Early schooling focuses on kindness, respect, and character, good values instead of grades. And I thought it was something
you find that in Singapore, Malaysia as well. Japan,
this our culture. See the cultural thing.
This our schools that even KG they are giving homework that is going.
They are reading. They are in fact. To tell you the truth,
prizes.
The first time I read Merchant of Venice, I was in class 5.
If you read them,
I had no understanding of anything. Wasn't it a waste of time?
At least you even read it. you remember you read it.
Class 5 class 4 to class 5. Mr. Tete forced us to read a hectare. To read Merchant of Venice.
I want you to stay with the Japan point. Yeah. Our educational system is not ready for such a thing.
What is? It's not ready for what?
The thing you are saying. That they are not interested in. They are more interested in meeting some academic benchmark. So they will say, sometimes they give writing.
It's not
homework.
ready for going to school and
it's
studying.
It's not ready for the thing you're asking them.
Going to school and studying.
Values.
But no. The values, they are not, you don't calculate the values. You inculcate. So it's not, I'm coming. It's a whole potpourri of several elements. Okay. You teach illustrative examples of the values as exhibited by certain personalities, certain characters, certain occurrences. You understand? In a storytelling format that will appeal to the kids. It is done. It can be done. Well, you see, what I'm saying is that it is only the competitive examination thing that makes the difference. But really, you are in class 1, class 2, class 3. With the hope and the expectation that when I get to class 4, things are going to get competitive. That by itself is motivation. Because we're writing common entrance when we were 10, 11 years old. And that, by all standards, will be the first major competitive examination that you are writing at the national level. And people were excited about that. That's what I'm saying. That we can do.
I don't disagree with you. I'm saying that our educational system and the way the teachers interpret their mandate. So you said in Japan, for the first 9 years of a person's life,
the emphasis is
on behavior.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I read from there.
Which I agree with. Which I think we should do. But I feel like our educational system, educational system, they are very focused on academic output. And they don't even think. I was telling you that
because it's copy and paste.
There was a school I sent my kids where, at least from the KG, they give prizes for teamwork and things like the things that we want to see. But once they get to class 1, then they did first, then they did second, then they did third, and one. So it's something we need to be deliberate about, because the values build a nation. All right, and we are getting frustrated as a country, and we cannot be frustrated with only one reason. The reason we are not doing it is not just because leaders are not doing what they have to do. I think that parents and the home have a big role to play.
But we are Suatra too much. The Suatra is too much.
What does it even mean?
Suatra. We overcopy things blindly.
Which we don't even know.
We don't know. In the last 20 years, the other phenomenon that invaded us is Montessori.
I don't even know what that means.
They say Montessori.
Yeah. It sounds
and this
nice.
Is like activity-based child-led learning.
We just write it on the school to
you understand?
School fees.
But when you go there, they go and copy the old things and then paint the place some fanciful colors and say Montessori.
But
nobody is checking.
I don't even know what Montessori means. Though.
That's what I just said.
Please explain.
Activity-based child-led learning, illustrative
so
learning.
So when you go to a normal Montessori school, will you see that the one they've written on the board?
So I'm just saying that we are still not solving our problems. So it's a system that has to be overhauled. But in the last 30 years, anytime we think of overhauling the system, we actually play to the gallery of the funding organizations. The World Bank say you should do that. Yeah. The IMF say you should do this. The people say you should do that.
Yeah.
So why? I just ask myself, why is the United Kingdom still doing A level?
Didn't the World Bank think that was a good thing? But they didn't have a lot of unemployed people who needed carpentry skills, I guess. So they said we should do because don't forget they told us to do.
Who didn't have a lot?
I'm saying that in the 80s, that Jobo thing, the amount of thinking was around, O level, it was for people who were very good. A-level.
No, I did it. That's not true.
No, let me make the point. You see, you could finish O-level. Mm-hmm. If you don't get into an A-level school, you are not considered a failure. Now, the A-level system, at least from what I know, was like university first year. It was a very high level of basic education. So it wasn't even basic, it was advanced. Now, SSS 3 is not up to A-level. Number 2, O and A-level didn't make things like carpentry and vocational skills compulsory. But if you do JSS, by the time you reach JSS 3, you do technical skills, technical drawing, vocational skills, which are compulsory. So in fact, I'm coming on, give me 2 minutes. So they even give us a song that children of the land, don't be afraid, JSS has come to save you. Only handle the tools with care and the psychomotor skills will flow. So one of the reasons they told us JSS was coming was that when a person gets to the end of their basic education, they should have other things which are not theoretical skills. That's what we were told.
I get that. That. I'm only saying that it again comes to this our sickness of sloganeering. We build a slogan, we build a program, execution zero. If we were able to do this, as you just described, super, okay? While we could not put together the resources to execute this perfectly, the option was to have maintained the old system and improve on the technical institutions and their offerings. For instance, if you go to Koforidua, you had Ghana Secondary School, and you had Koforidua Secondary Technical School.
Koforidua Sectech.
You understand? Now, so these two offer you different pathways in terms of what you just described. Mm-hmm. How about resourcing the likes of Koforidua Sectech to expand so that people who show initial talents of technical skills have a pathway? You know, I'm just saying that we just jumped and then fell into the water and then realized that we were drowning.
I think that what I was saying is that the World Bank and those people may have encouraged us to use this path because they were seeing the population bulge of a certain group and did not see promise in the old system, giving them tools that could make them useful. And the fact that most parents still preferred grammar to technical. So they wanted to, in a sense, bring some of the technical things into the basic grammar schools. Do you understand? So in your time, there was vocational school, technical school, and normal school. But they were saying that there are so many people who are coming out. So let's try and give them all these basic technical skills, which is why maybe they didn't see that need in the UK, because in their economies, they were more advanced, they were service-led economy, and they didn't see the unemployment problem manifesting the way they will see it manifest in our case, which was probably why our people agreed. I'm not saying I agree.
No, I'm saying that it's not.
That's why they agreed.
I'm not faulting them for agreeing. I'm only saying that when you don't have the resources, you need to take an approach that can contain the strategy.
Optimize your
yes. Clearly, we have not succeeded with this pathway. And it's not just UK. Okay. Germany will give us a perfect example of technician-led economy.
For that is what even support the do-it-yourself principles these days.
You understand? So we've mixed up plenty things, and right from the basic education, you look, your children are in primary school now. Check the average fee for an average kindergarten school in Accra.
You want to remind me of my problems before the new year? Why are you doing that?
You see, you know,
and compare it to what the government schools pay.
Yeah, but why should they be so?
It's a shambles, isn't it?
Why should we sit and watch the government system break down to this level?
Has to create a viable economy for the private
institutions, when indeed the value they offer is nothing to write home about, indeed.
But I think that the private schools and the fees they charge exposes something. It exposes the fact that what the government gives the public schools is not enough. You get it?
Yeah, that's what it
is. Because some private schools are very good, and we all know that there are some private schools that when you go to with your child, they are able to deliver a certain level of quality for your child that they can compete anywhere. The amounts that they pay to train that child, you may say it's a bit exorbitant, but they are actually doing the work. So if you compare that to what government gives to a public basic school and how much it pays the teachers, clearly the public schools need more resources. But let's go back to the original point.
Yes, Bernard, on that point, let me read something to you. It's important. Let me read something to you. And this is from a paper that I pulled up. I did the research earlier, and Samens basically came to make the point about how some Asian countries are doing it. So this section of the paper talks about parenting style. It says, Western researchers report that children from authoritarian, controlling, and restrictive child rearing practices are related to poor school achievement, and quoting Park and Horning 1999. However, this does not appear to be the case with Asian children. Many Asian parents are authoritarian, but their children do not necessarily exhibit poor school performances. The concept of authoritarianism toward children may have very different meaning depending on the culture. The study by Patel 1999 on child rearing practices of Asian Indians and Euro-American parents found that Asian Indians were more controlling compared to Euro-Americans. Now, Euro-American parents tend to encourage independence, to emphasize achievement less, and to be more nurturing than Asian Indians. Now, Asian mothers are inclined towards a total indulgence of their infants' wishes and demands, whether these are related to feeding, cleaning, sleeping, or keeping company, or being keeping company. It goes on to say that these mothers are very caring of their infants, even to the point of indulgence. Not father is a male-dominated society. It goes on. Moreover, mothers tend to extend this kind of mothering well beyond the time when the infant is ready for independent functioning in many areas. Very few will contemplate reprimanding a child in a way, in any way, let alone by physical punishment. Let me lift the thing up. Now, a crying infant will be instantly picked up by a mother or another female relative. Crying is not considered to be an indication that the child is spoiled or self-centered. However, gentle smacking may be used by some parents to discipline their toddlers. Generally, the tendency of Asian parents to spoil those babies at the expense of the toddlers, especially when they happen to be boys, is something to be discussed. Infants are generally overindulged, but young children, I underline this, are reared in an authoritarian atmosphere. Now, in most Asian cultures, externalized controls are not expected to lead to inner control. And coming back to Samens's point, children are always watched not just by their parents, but by the whole community. The responsibility for child rearing is shared by the group, and everyone becomes a substitute parent when the occasion arises. Shared values and morals make the children know why they need to be good, so they are not to bring shame to their family.
You have actually answered the question I was going to ask around how do we inculcate these values without necessarily changing the educational system? Because one of the things we complain about is the frequent changes. So within the current home arrangement in the current educational system, is it possible to still have this behavioral, values-based thing? And you've given an example that in the past, they thought that the more liberal Europeans produce better outcomes, but now the Asians have shown that you can be strict, disciplinarian, and the child will still
do well.
So Japan, China, Korea, you can't talk by heart to your adult parent, but they're also very innovative and inventive. So we can't say that it's only the American Western style, which is why it talks about copying. The Asians did not copy blindly. The Westerners were ahead of them at some point in time. They decided which aspects of Western to copy, which aspects of Western they would not copy. So Lee Kuan Yew says, for him, the fact that you are trained in a disciplined home and you do rote learning doesn't mean you cannot be innovative. Because when you look at the innovation of Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Toyota, you can't say that Ford or Chrysler is ahead of them. So here is a person who understands the good about his culture and then what he can then borrow. His point is that when the Western people come and say, okay, the best way to train a child is let them do what they want. So let's go for that. So we pick we pick the thing and then we apply it without deciding that this one is not good for us.
And when you take your child to cocoa farm, they say child.
You made an important point.
No,
collective rearing of
it's a very important
which
thing.
Is also in this.
So Sky, hold on. He's making a point. So they will say, for example, when I went to my hometown in the 80s and early 90s, we'll go to my grandmother's farm and carry firewood and come and do what we have to do. Sometimes we'll go and fetch water on our heads. Now they are telling us that when children go and work on cocoa farms, it's child labor. Without the nuance of understanding that, you see what I'm saying? Without the nuance of understanding that,
because in the past we ran with what they tell us.
That's my point. So we have become. So we use a certain word in tree, siatra. We need to, and I think the Asians have shown clearly how this thing works.
Exactly.
For them, there are some things they won't compromise.
Yes. The value.
There are some things they're prepared to learn and borrow because it works. But they will not change. They will not spoil their toddlers because some researcher in America has said something.
The challenge with what you made reference to the fact that people come and they change our educational system. Making changes to the educational system is not the problem. It's the short-termist approach to the changes.
That's what creates the problem.
That is the problem.
Every 4 years, something.
In the UK, there's a conference on educational system on yearly basis, a major conference. Parents are involved and they are so expectant of the outcomes. So every year they go to the extent of even discussing A-level questions. Why the questions were the way they were. It's beautiful. This thing of I've come, hey, I've changed it. And you see that the expected outcomes are not revolutionary. They are just repetitive. It's just to create a way for somebody to raise budget and chop the money. And then when they are out of power, they come and advise us on how to live our lives.
That's a small point.
Add one value, Bernard. I agree with the list that has gone on: integrity, discipline, what Sky calls love, Samens calls respect. I will call empathy or community. But what I want to add is understanding or depth. That appears to show in even how we attempt to solve our problems. Whether we understand the problems, whether we've gone to the heart of the issue to understand, or our understanding of our challenges. So for instance, our education is being dictated by an external interest. So I just want to throw in understanding.
So it's let's read a few final comments. Good morning, Bernard and team. Top to discipline, decency and integrity. Gabi from Medina. Good morning, team. The best value to inculcate in our children are discipline, honesty and responsibility. As the saying goes, charity begins at home. These values must be inculcated from our home, schools and churches and mosques. Nana Kofi Asare. A. Act with courage. I. Inspire excellence. D. Deliver with purpose. King's Brain from SCC. Bernard, in 2023, at the end of the year staff thereby, I asked my CEO a question, and in answering the question, he asked in jest whether Bernard Dable had written the question for me. It was on that day that I realized how much influence your show has had on me. Thanks to Sky, I have also learned the art of speaking. If 5 years of active listenership hasn't taught me anything at all, at least it has taught me how to speak and orate my thoughts effectively. So while I agree that the home best inculcates values, I think the media is in a comfortable second position. Powerly, Hello, Bernard and team. The workplace is also a good place to nurture behavior. I work for a subsidiary of one of the world's leading oil and gas companies. We always have loaded work days trainings to force character change. My values, even before joining the team, had been integrity, honesty, and compliance. They are reinforced annually through the reminder trainings. I've also realized most of my colleagues who tend to join to start showing these traits. Kofi from Teshin. Thank you, Kofi. I believe that building meritocracy is the quickest way to change behavior. When the value we cherish is rewarded, you will find the mass following. I mean, Galamsey is a magnet because when we praise or hail those with the funds and money, there's no scrutiny in how the money is obtained. It makes sense to get the money by hook or crook, such that you receive the reward of being rich. The single most valuable way to do this is through the art industry. Investment in our music, movie, media, and painting on our values will cause remarkable change.
And Bernard, for those who are asking for the paper I was talking about, it's a paper titled Childcare Practices in 3 Asian Countries. It's by Shama MD Yunus. Yes. You'll find that paper. If you Google it, you'll get the paper, and you would want to read it for yourself.
Prepare to be amazed Ghana, particularly Accra, Kumasi, and Tadi, because Royal Foam is bringing you the biggest sale of the year. It's called the Royal Wow promo. 50% off Luna sofas, 30 off beds, 25 off Chesterfield sofas, and Adinkra L-shaped sofas, and up to 20% off all mattresses. This is your chance to experience the crew comfort and style at prices that are too good to beat. Call Royal Foam on 020-227-1000.
Today is Asidun Ketie's birthday.
I've already mentioned that.
You did?
But you can add yourself to it.
Happy birthday to him.
He's the general. Bronya is better when you have it all. The laughter, the action, the magic, and the movies. At DSTV, this festive season brings you the best on kids and also for adults. So you have Cartoon Network, Nick Jr. and Nicktoons for the children. You also have the telenovelas for mommy and the football for daddy. Stay connected at only 89 cedis. Dial star 759 hash and make this Christmas sparkle. DSTV, your home of entertainment. Central Investing invites prospective applicants to apply for the 25-26 academic year. We believe that aligning who you are with what we do is at the heart of our academic journey. We are currently admitting students in IT engineering or IT and engineering, architecture, design planning, business economics, communication, pharmacy, nursing, public health, law, psychology, social work, and more. We are doing diploma programs, MBAs, MPhils, MAs, MScs, and PhDs. WASI applicants are invited to try our program eligibility checker on our website to assess the eligibility for our undergraduate programs. Central University raising virtuous and transformational leaders for our world. It's 9:24. I'll take a short break. When I come back, we have a lot for you. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
About you keep a video, we have some coffee. Pepper soup where you know what, pepper sun coffee, some coffee, pepper powder, a shishi raw. Some coffee, pepper powder, me powder, me shishi. Some coffee, pepper powder, me powder, me shishi. Me powder, me shishi. Me powder, me shishi. Me powder, me shishi. Me powder, some coffee, pepper powder.
FDA, Aji Ejadi Nkrato Yatum.
Lakeside Estate is calling all business owners, institutions, and HR heads. Want to give your employees more than just a paycheck? Give them a place to call home. At Lakeside Estate, we're making it easy for companies to support your staff with beautiful lifestyle choice and affordable homes through flexible payment plans, staff financing, and mortgage options. Whether it's a 2-bedroom starter home, 3 bedrooms, or a spacious family home, Lakeside Estate has the perfect package for your team. Strong structures, modern finishes, and a vibrant community all are waiting. Let's partner together to give a lifetime value for your staff. Call our sales experts on 050-141-8622 or 050-859-8931 or visit lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate. It's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerford, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
This Christmas, the joy begins at Electroland Ghana. Enjoy unbeatable prices and huge discounts in all Electroland showrooms and authorized dealer stores nationwide. Upgrade your home with the best TVs, air conditioners, fridges, washing machines, gas cookers, sound systems, small kitchen appliances, mobile phones, and lighting systems. Everything you need this season, Electroland has it at the best prices. And guess what? Every purchase qualifies you for the ultimate Achedia Kessie draw. Here are the amazing rewards. Fourth prize, a full NASCO electronic house makeover. Third prize, a full Midea electronic house makeover. Second prize, a complete TCL electronic house makeover. Plus, the winner gets flown to Morocco to watch live football matches. And the grand prize, a full Samsung electronic house makeover. And the winner also gets flown to Morocco for live football action. Don't wait. Rush to any Electroland showroom and authorized dealer store near you. Grab the biggest Christmas deals and stand a chance of winning big in the ultimate Achedia Kessie draw. Call 050-315-9739 or visit electrolandgh.com. Electroland, home of luxury but affordable electronics. T's and C's apply.
This Christmas, let the road you travel lead you to a place where comfort meets magic. Welcome to Peduasi Valley Resort, where the ultimate Christmas experience awaits. Indulge in a relaxing massage at our luxurious lavender spa or revitalize yourself with a refreshing workout at our fitness center. We promise the most rejuvenating Christmas ever. Savor sumptuous continental and local breakfast options to begin your day right. Our lunch and dinner buffet with the live band music offer the finest Christmas delicacies to make your festive season unforgettable. Don't miss our special Super Soul night and DJ night with friends. Ready for some adventure? Explore our zoo and playground where fun knows no bounds. When it's time to wind down, take advantage of our special room packages available exclusively this festive season. For reservations, call 0540-125-555 or 0540-125-554. Peduasi Valley Resort. Live life.
If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. If you're hungry and you know it and you really want to eat. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM. If you're hungry and you know it, and there's nothing in the fridge. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
OCM cereals comes in 3 varieties: wheat, oat, and rice.
Hello everyone, I am Sewami here. I love OCM, be it in the morning, afternoon, or evening.
Ready to eat?
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome to Valley View University, where academic excellence meets purpose. Admission is now opened. At Valley View University, we do more than educate. We shape character, nurture innovation, and empower you to thrive in the 21st century. Programs in business administration, nursing and midwifery, computer science and IT, theology, education, agriculture, which are more tailored to your needs. Our undergraduate and graduate programs are offered on weekends, weekdays, and a distance course to satisfy your mode of choice. Our campuses are located at Oibi in Accra, Kumasi in the Ashanti region, and Techiman in the Bono East region. Don't wait. Join us at Valley View University, where character meets competence. Apply today. Admissions are opened. You can apply now at www.vvu.edu.gh, or you can call us on 030-700-1567 or 030-70-11832.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
So it's 9:30 and we have friends from APSA to talk to us about APSA Pay, their payment cards, both debit and credit, how they work, how they make your life more convenient, and how do you acquire these cards. I have in the studio the product manager for payment cards, Mohammed Shamsuddin Ibrahim. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Bernard.
I also have his colleagues Derek Dankwa and Michael Pukarire. They are the credit and debit card people, respective gentlemen. Welcome as well. So we're talking Absa Pay. What are we talking about? How does it work in everyday terms? Sam?
Okay, so Absa Pay, right, is a new payment service we have come up with. As it stands now, what we are trying to do is mimic what your payment card does for you, your debit card, your credit card. As it stands now, when you go to a shop and you want to make a payment, you get to the till. The teller gives you the amount you have to pay. You have to take out your card and then insert into the POS terminal. What Absa Pay does is that it allows your phone to mimic your card. So you no longer need your card to go along with. Once you have your phone, you have your card. And once you get there and you are done and you're about to make a payment, just take out your phone and tap onto the POS terminal. Works similar like Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and is the first to market in Ghana.
Who can use Absa Pay and what kind of phones does a person need for this to work?
So this is available for every Absa customer. So you need to have an Absa account. You also need to have an active debit or credit card, and your phone must be NFC enabled Android phones. As it stands now, it's currently on Android phones only, and it must be NFC enabled.
So how easy or difficult is it to set up, particularly for people who are not into tech?
It actually takes less than 30 seconds to set up, right?
Is it?
Yeah, so you go onto the Absa app. So first of all, we need to check whether your phone is NFC enabled. It's Android. So you go to your settings, type NFC just to check whether your phone is NFC enabled.
Where NFC is near field communication.
Near field communication, exactly. So you go into your Absa app, you see an icon, card management. You select the card you want to use for that and just activate it. It takes less than 30 seconds for that to be done.
So once set up, what is the actual payment experience like?
So let me give you a typical customer journey for Absa Pay. I go to the shop. The teller enters the amount. I'm supposed to pay 200 Ghana cedis. I literally just take out my Android phone. The teller enters the amount on the POS terminal. I just tap on the POS terminal. It opens for me I must have security features on the phone, either facial, biometric, or the fingerprints. Once I just tap my phone on the POS terminal, it allows me to either use my face to unlock the phone or use my thumbprint to unlock the payment, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it. You don't have to do any other thing again.
So you go take the money.
It's to take the money. That's it. And you can set whether it should take directly from your debit or your credit card. So at any point in time, there has to be a default card linked to that.
It takes the exact amount, so there's no need for change.
No need for change. Exactly.
What type of shop setting has this type of thing? Is it is it pharmacies? Is it? How sure are you that there are vendors for this type of thing you're asking for?
Every POS terminal that has the NFC, that contactless logo. So right now, almost all the POS terminals in Ghana are contactless. So this works at any POS terminal that accepts contactless transactions worldwide, both domestic in Ghana here and abroad. So once you travel abroad too, and you're at a train station and you just take out your phone, you tap onto it, and that's it.
Now, there's a question of security and phone payment, right? How safe is Absa Pay, and what happens when my phone gets lost?
This is actually next level security, right?
All right.
Now, what happens is that once you tap your phone on the POS terminal, the merchant doesn't actually see the card number.
All right.
They see a tokenized card number.
Okay.
And also, you need to unlock the payment using your biometrics, your face or your thumbprint. I don't think anyone can steal your face or anyone can steal your fingerprint. So it's actually highly secured, more secure than the current features we have right now with Absa Pay.
Any extra charges with using Absa Pay?
Absolutely no extra charges. It just works similar to your current debit physical cards. So if you go to a shop and you are paying, whatever you would have paid with your physical card is the same thing you're paying with your Absa Pay. Just that this is more convenience, this is cardless, and this is cashless.
So let's assume I have 2 cards.
Okay.
Can I link both of them on my Absa Pay system?
Yes, you can link multiple cards onto the Absa Pay. You can register multiple cards on Absa Pay. It's just that any point in time, there has to be a default card, such that once you tap, you are telling the system that take the money from my debit card or take the money from my credit card. And at any point in time, you can change which one should be your default. So you're probably at the shop and you realize that, oh, my default card is a debit card, but I don't have funds in my account, but I do have funds in my credit card. Just go onto the Absa Pay, Absa mobile app, change the default to your credit card and tap with your card. NFC enabled Android phones.
So you're saying it's not going to ask me to put in a PIN?
No.
It's not going to ask me for the 3-digit number behind my card?
No.
It basically needs either my thumbprint or my facial recognition.
Exactly.
Because the card is linked to my phone.
Exactly.
All right. Do I still need my physical card then?
You can, but once you have Absa Pay, it's like anytime you have your phone, it's like you have your physical card. Some people might want to leave their cards at home or just destroy their card, but then you can still have the physical card. But the fact that you have Absa Pay doesn't mean your physical card will stop working. You can be using both, but the convenience of using Absa Pay is mega.
So why would you recommend Absa Pay to someone who's never tried contactless payments at all? So
Absa Pay works just like it's highly secured in terms of security. It uses your biometrics, it's either your face or your fingerprint. So first of all, you are assured of high security. There's no way that someone will steal your face. I keep saying this to my colleagues every time, and no one can steal your fingerprint as well. So anytime there's a transaction, you are 100% sure that you are the one who did that transaction, and that is highly secured. It's convenient because anytime you are carrying your phone, it's as though you are carrying your card. You don't need to be walking around with your wallet and your phone and all that. You can leave your wallet at home and just carry your phone along. Imagine you are going for a jog. Most people just carry their phones along, but they want to buy water at the supermarket. You just go in there, tap your phone on the POS terminal at the supermarket, get your water, and then you're moving on.
Can you use both a credit and a debit card for Absa Pay?
Yes.
What's the difference between a credit card and a debit card?
So a debit card is directly linked to your account. So anytime you spend funds from your through the debit card, your account is debited. So if you have, say, 10,000 in your account and you have a debit card linked to it, and you go and pay something for 2,000, your account is directly debited. A credit card works in the reverse. The bank gives you a line of credit and tells you that for you, Bernard, you can spend up to 10,000 Ghana cedis on us. Once you spend, we give you a statement, and after a number of days, you have to pay us back. In Absa Bank, you have up to 55 days to pay us back without interest anytime you spend on the credit card.
So the credit and the debit card can both be linked to Absa Pay?
Exactly.
So is Absa Pay an app?
Absa Pay is linked to the to the Absa app.
So you install the app?
Yes.
And then so it's like, I get it. So it's like, you see how these mobile phone companies have an app?
Yeah.
Where the service is within the app.
Yes.
So there's an Absa app.
Yes.
And then Absa Pay is one of the features of the app.
Exactly.
But for the phone to work, it can be an Android phone like this.
Exactly.
How do people know if their phone has NFC?
So just go to your settings.
Settings.
Exactly. And type under the search bar over there.
Search bar.
You type NFC.
So let's see, NFC. So it says NFC and contactless payments.
Perfect. So you enable that.
I enable it.
Exactly.
Then it will ask me to link.
Then you now go to the Absa app and then register your card.
So once I enable this,
yes,
when I go to the app, it now allows the app to then pull.
Exactly. But you must also set up your biometrics. So facial and
because some people, when they are setting up their phone, they decide to skip that.
Yeah, yes.
So you need biometrics for this to work.
Exactly.
I will ask the question I asked earlier. Are there enough vendors for me to bother to do this?
Yes, there are.
Sure?
Absolutely, yes. And even if beyond that,
Ghanaians, they say, "Tell me, I want, just give me normal momo." No.
Yes. So I mean, we get that a lot, but you realize that there are a lot of shops actually that do have POS terminals, and even Absa, we have introduced the MobiTab, where your POS terminal can actually be on your Android phone. So you no longer need a physical POS terminal again. You have an Android phone. You come to us, we'll enable your Android phone to start accepting cards. So what it means is that your mobile phone, just go in there, someone taps their card on your mobile phone, and the transaction goes through. And it's seamless, convenient, and cashless.
Finally, so do I need a bank account with your bank to do this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You need a bank account and an active debit credit card.
Any final words from you, Shamsuddin?
No. So what we are trying to do is technology is almost always growing, right? Currently, worldwide, we do have the Apple Pays, we have the Samsung Pays, but these are not enabled in Ghana. Absa Pay is the version of the Samsung Pay, Apple Pay you have here in Ghana, and you can use this globally. So if you travel out of the country, you can still use Absa Pay. If you're in Ghana, you can still use Absa Pay. And even though we don't have access to the Apple Pay, the Samsung Pay, but we do have the Absa Pay.
So if I have a Ghana Citi account with Absa, and I have a debit card, and I go to the US,
yes,
it will still work because it will just convert the amount at the prevailing exchange rate.
Exactly.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Like it. All right, which branch should I go?
You can visit any of our branches for an account or get a card. But to register for Absa Pay, you don't need to visit the branch. Just go onto the Absa app and then do that.
Wonderful. Shams, thank you for coming. Shamsuddin Mohammed Ibrahim is the product manager for payments. He came to two of his friends, one in charge of debit cards, Michael, and Derek in charge of credit cards. And they're saying Absa Pay is the future coming to you now. 9:41, we're right back. Stay with us.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Hot jobs.
Tired of HR headaches? Simplify your business with Hot Jobs Africa. As your one-stop HR shop, we handle recruitment, labor outsourcing, expatriate management, consultancy services, and corporate trainings. Plus, we offer staff basing and 100% staff support to boost productivity. Don't let HR hassles hold you back. Contact Hot Jobs Africa today. Call us on 030-3980-362. WhatsApp us on 020-433-6004 or email info@hotjobsafrica.org. Visit our website www.hotjobsafrica.org. Hot Jobs Africa. Think HR, think Hot Jobs.
Hot jobs. No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
That was Dada Joe before he called Fafa.
Yes, Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers, offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required.
Promo is now extended to 31st December. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
This Christmas, let the road you travel lead you to a place where comfort meets magic. Welcome to Peduasi Valley Resort, where the ultimate Christmas experience awaits. Indulge in a relaxing massage at our luxurious lavender spa or revitalize yourself with a refreshing workout at our fitness center. We promise the most rejuvenating Christmas ever. Savor sumptuous continental and local breakfast options to begin your day right. Our lunch and dinner buffet with the live band music offer the finest Christmas delicacies to make your festive season unforgettable. Don't miss our special Super Soul night and DJ night with friends. Ready for some adventure? Explore our zoo and playground where fun knows no bounds. When it's time to wind down, take advantage of our special room packages available exclusively this festive season. For reservations, call 0540-125-555 or 0540-125-554. Peduasi Valley Resort. Live life.
Protect yourself from germs and bacteria with confidence. Cleanse hand soap effectively kills 99.9% of germs with every use. Perfect for all your hand washing moments throughout the day. Available in a variety of variants and delightful flavors. Choose Cleanse for yourself, your family, and friends. Make Cleanse your daily essential. The GC brand. It's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
That's clean soap. Clean.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
The Kakamotobi come out in the festive season, and they are as scary as our bills. But we don't want to miss out on parties, family, and festivals. Whether you say Akwaba, Maraba, Wezo, or Obake, EcoBank says tap into 5s in the 5-star enjoyment promo. Be one of 10,000 lucky winners when you deposit multiples of 400 Ghana cedis or take a loan in multiples of 4,000 Ghana cedis to win up to 1.5 million Ghana cedis in cash and prizes. 1-year insurance cover, gift vouchers, and more. That's not all. Use your EcoBank card, mobile app, USSD, or POS to transact and enjoy up to 15% discount. Tap into vibes with EcoBank. T's and C's apply. Bill shouldn't scare you. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
EcoBank will never call or text asking you to verify sensitive information like your PIN, Ghana card, or bank card information. Pay better attention to details.
Abosuki babidie, unya sankofa. Pepe soup where you know, pepe sankofa. Sankofa pepper powder, esheshi raw. Sankofa pepper powder, me kwa ujabu. Esheshi. Sankofa pepper powder, me kwa ujabu. Esheshi, me kwa ujabu. Esheshi, me kwa ujabu. Esheshi, me kwa ujabu. Esheshi, me kwa ujabu. Sankofa pepper powder. Ujabu.
FDA, aji ejadi inkrato yatum.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Furniture City is giving you a chance to make your dreams come true. Walk into our biggest furniture showroom in Accra, Tema Kumasi, and get up to 50% on selected items and 30% discount on all items. Furniture City has the best furniture, sofas, carpets, dining chairs, wallpaper, bed sheets, office furniture, and more. Yes, indeed. Call 0244-213-333 or go to www.furniturecitygana.com. Don't forget, Awa is doing a fantastic deal every Friday between 19th and 26th, 12 to 2 p.m. Book exclusively via the Awa website and mobile app and enjoy some amazing discounts in your January flights. Seats are limited, prices are unbeatable. Don't miss the takeoff. Buy, book fast, and fly happy. Accra, stop searching. If you need a job done, Hustle has got you covered. From plumbers and electricians to photographers, hairstylists, tutors, and more, Hustle helps you book the right professionals fast. No stress, no back and forth. Just visit www.hustleapp.io. That's HUSTLEAPP.io and choose the service you need and book a hustler today. You may call 055-693-7198. In studio, friends from Peduasi Valley Resort as the Christmas bells ring. Peduasi Valley Resort is shouting from the rooftops. This is the time to come and enjoy the very best of the Christmas season. Fidelis Annan is the sales and marketing manager. She's here with Lawrence Nelson Che Oduru, who's an e-commerce officer, and Afarewa Dankwa is a sales executive. Welcome, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Bernard.
Oh, Charlie, I'm not saying that. And a bottle of rum.
Yes.
Correct for 3 points. So what brings Peduasi Valley all the way from Peduasi into Tesano this morning?
Bernard, it's all about the Christmas. I mean, from January to December, it's not been easy. It's been hectic.
Yeah.
So we are here to talk about how to enjoy your Christmas.
All right.
But first of all, the board, management, and team members would like to say a very big thank you to our clients. They've been very supportive of the brand.
Yeah.
As you see, we have a lot of resort hotel springing up, but they always show to us to support us, and we are very grateful for that one. I mean, they have actually held us down, so we want to say that thank you so much. Continue to patronize the brand. So and we'll always try as much as possible to always satisfy the guest needs. So basically, from our end, we are here to talk about the Christmas activities and also say thank you to all our loyal customers. Yes.
So what are the promos and special buffets this Christmas?
So Bernard, before talking about that, you know, there's only one way to celebrate, and that's the Pediasi way.
All right.
And that is exactly what we are giving everybody this Christmas. We are giving them the opportunity to celebrate the Pediasi way with your family, your friends. We are bringing their way exciting packages, so from buffets to rooms to spa. Come with your family.
Yes, please.
Come to Pediasi.
Yes, man.
Enjoy every single bit of it, from the beds to the weather to the pool. Enjoy everything. And you know, once you come with the family, the kids are also involved. We have bouncy castles, massive bouncy castle, popcorn, cotton candy,
all the things
that kids love. So you're not the only one enjoying. Your kids are enjoying as well. And in order for you to enjoy, I mean, all your favorite delicacies, fufu live in the restaurant.
Yes.
They are pounding
fufu in front of you. The big light soup is good.
So I mean, select what you want, you know. And there's this standing banter between us and our brothers in Nigeria, who has the best jollof.
Is this an argument? I think now they've understood now.
So we're just massaging their ego. They don't want to accept it, so we'll just settle it on 25th. We're doing the jollof wars on 25th December. We're serving the Niger jollof, Ghana jollof. Come testify for yourself, and let's settle that on 25th. So awesome buffets with live band music, both lunch and dinner, room packages, spa packages, to ensure that you have a wholesome Christmas.
Amazing. So what are the dates, the rates, and how do we make reservations?
Okay, Bernard, so starting tonight, all roads lead to Pediasi Valley Resort. Don't look anywhere. Right up the mountain, we are kickstarting the Christmas with our buffet dinner, which is going for a cool 750 Ghana cedis. So from 24th through to the 1st of January, all the buffet dinners are going for 750 Ghana cedis. Buffet lunch is going for 850 cedis, starting from tomorrow, that's 25th of December to the 1st of January. Come with your families, come with your friends, come with your loved ones. It's been a hectic year. Let's come and distress, eat good food, dance to good music, bond again. Come with your enemies also. Christmas is all about celebration. So aside the buffet too, we've got wonderful room packages for those seeking accommodation. As low as 4,500, you get hooked up on one of our packages. Come and enjoy the luxury of our rooms, serene environment. Pediasi is the right spot.
I see.
Those also looking for spa packages, for massages, look nowhere else. Just come with 450 cedis pay. You get something wonderful. You leave the spa feeling soothing.
Feeling spa.
You know, right? Exactly. So this year we are inviting everyone. Pediasi Valley Resort is the place you have to be. Don't come alone. Emphasis on that.
Don't come alone.
Come with someone.
How do you make the reservation? Is
so
there a number to call? Is it online?
For reservations, you can reach out to us on 054 012 5555.
Okay.
Or 054 012 5554.
Amazing.
So let me take the numbers again. 054 012 5555 or 054 012 5554.
Amazing.
You can also reach out to us on social media, so Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok,
all the platforms.
I'll take your reservation myself and ensure that your family has the best time.
We still have the
in
animals
Peduasi.
and those things.
Yeah, we still have. So
zoo.
then, just to add up to what Afarawa said, I mean, next year we are in our 10th anniversary.
Wow.
Yes, I mean, we've started the whole process and planning. So we would like to take this opportunity and also offer discounts for this festive season. So if you're a group of, 5 and above, you enjoy a 10% discount. So if you call the reservation,
10 for 10.
if you call the reservation team, just mention that you heard it as Citi FM, that there's a 10% discount for this group, and it will be applied. I also want to tell our customers that for years now there's been constant feedback from them that we should do or we should increase our rooms. That's expansion.
Yes.
And I'm glad to say that by the first quarter of next year we would have added about 62 luxury rooms.
62?
Yes, luxury rooms to the current room. So please stay tuned to our social media handles as we gives you tips and bits of whatever we have for you. So basically that's it for.
Thank you very much. Any final thoughts before we go?
Yeah, so one more thing. In addition to us launching our expansion and all, we have a mobile app now. The Peduasi Valley Resorts app. Easy crowd. So we are just trying to make everything seamless for you. The calling and just go onto our app. So it's on Play Store, it's on App Store. Just search Peduasi Valley Resort app. Download it. It's a simple sign-up process, and you're on. You can book rooms from there. You can order food for delivery from there. You can leave us feedback. Our expansion was built on feedback, so we are very particular about feedback. You can leave us feedback there, and you can get all our promos on the app. So it is Peduasi Valley Resort app on App Store and the Google Play Store.
Thank you very much, Lawrence Nelson Cheyodro, who is the e-commerce officer. He came through Afarawa Dankwa sales exec, and Fidelis and the sales and marketing manager. All roads lead to Peduasi. Quick announcement from Toyota Ghana Limited. Cherished customers, note that we are going on a short break and resuming on 7th January. You can reach us on 0302-429-80125. Drive smart, save smart. Choose Toyota Ghana. Management and staff wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Furniture City is giving a discount for many of their goods, 30% on all items, 50% on selected items. Sofas, dining chairs, carpets, bed sheet, wallpaper, office furniture, and more. Visit Furniture City today in Tema or Kumasi or Accra. You may call 0244-213-333 or go to FurnitureCityGhana.com for more information. Get Piva. There are 5 classics: the cola, the orange, the cocktail, the grapefruit, and the tangy. It's available at your local store. You may also call 0550-032-231. Piva, a taste you will love. Christmas is a good time to finish your house. Diamond Cement offers you value. 25 years in the market. High quality 42.5 hour grade cement available, as well as the 32.5 hour cement. We are in Aflao, Takrady, and Buipe as manufacturing hubs. Many outlets. Buy directly from the company. If you want to make a payment, call 0244-313-368. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond. And if you're wondering where to go on 26th, Explosion of Joy is on Boxing Day. Get your tickets, *725 *1400#. It's happening at the Makers House Chapel, December 26th, and it starts at 5 p.m.
Not for them run. It'll be easy on the blazing sun. Boys know they ho. We for make dough. God for bless we, oh hey. God for bless we. Make we stop the hustle. Oh, for we the hustle for boys the hustle for we the hustle for Bahama they hustle for
All roads lead to the Good Park tonight for Situation, and it's happening. Gates opening at 8 p.m. This is Edem. Aji. We dey hustle for a two. This song, this guy do the song. We will start like the song. Never for Diganya, Emoji, Numadu, Unayo, Bemato, Amu, Lafuka, Abataka, Lashiba, the cover, he play the song, the song went die. Let them go get them. 2 minutes past 10. The show flows. 97.3 Citi FM.
What we gonna do? Get them money no day. And we just search up every corner every day. Wow. Hustle not easy. Not for them around. It don't be easy on the blazing sun. Boys know they ho. We for make dough. God for bless me, oh hey. God for bless me. Make we stop the hustle. Oh, for
So Branch in the City is up next. Enjoy.